Hello, all of you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Agents of Reflection Scar, Episode 12, The Showdown. This is one of our Digimon tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, or stories and creatures in alternate realities. This system is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as on itch.io, so go take a look at it and let us know what you think. For now, though, we shall get started by introducing everybody. We do have Conrad here doing art. You'll see him in a moment after the beginning art scroll. And off to Matteo now.
Hey guys, I'm Matteo. I'm a red panda. I'm also a professional torturer today. And yeah, I've been storytelling for a little while, and I'm happy to be doing it with the ZGF gang. Thank you for having me on, Zen.
Absolutely. I am Razim, and I am playing as Cashel.
Oh,
The,
I'm not quite so comfortable as when I'm at least 6 feet under.
Varencat has purchased 25 tabletop cards packs.
Thank you so much for that purchase, Vari. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I am playing Cashel, the Shadow Metal type Kudamon. Off to David.
Hello, I'm Merl, and I'm playing David, the basic type Galmon, who is prepared to get absolutely mollywopped by this boss. Hopefully he won't die. Off to the high row.
Hello, I'm Ren playing Hyro the Renamon, Light and Shadow type. And he's hope that he's gonna be alive after this? Hope? On to you, Sammy.
Hi, my name is Gabby or GibGab. And I'll be playing Sammy the Windfire type Biomon. I'm at half health, I'm so doomed. On to you, Wyatt.
Hello, I am Azure, and I am playing Wyatt, the electric metal type Pulsemon.
Oh,
And he's
I'm
feeling
not quite so
punchy
comfortable
right
as
now.
when I'm at least 6 feet under.
Katzenhathy Shotgun Wizard has purchased 25 tabletop cards packs.
Well, there's your
Thank
100
you for that
packs.
purchase there, Viv. Yeah, that is the 100 packs I needed.
That's on one day.
Sweet.
We're in danger.
I can go ahead and adjust some packs later.
Yeah, adjust those packages.
But yeah, recap. We'll have Merle do it.
Okay.
Actually,
So last time.
no.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Azure, but it has to be you. It's your brother here, after all.
Well, let me go get it. Okay. Okay. So, last time, the guard we rescued, squeamish over the corpses, returned to the main floor of the outpost with Jacob while we remained in the laboratory. Investigating the contents of the computer further, Sammy found live footage of the base showing people wildly firing automatic weapons into open air or even at other people. The agents did catch a glimpse of a figure walking past a doorway, seemingly sound of mind, but couldn't tell where or who that was. The agents returned to the upper floor, finding Jacob with the guard, who was laying on a cleared desk and staring vacantly at the ceiling, clearly in shock. The agents were about to find somewhere to lock up the guard for his own safety when he suddenly produced a grenade from one of the corpses. His eyes glowed orange as he threatened that if the agents entered the base, they would not leave alive, in a voice that was not his own. Luckily, Cashel managed to rush the man and wrestle the grenade out of the possessed guard's grasp before the pin could be pulled. The agents then knocked the dazed guard out and cocooned him in a sleeping bag to keep him safe from both himself and the other possessed individuals. After having left the outpost, the agents headed up to the main base, separating from Jacob, who didn't have a Digimon form and thus couldn't be guaranteed safety. The main gate was barricaded, but the agents went around the wall of the base after Jacob reported seeing signs of a previous explosion on the east wall. After finding the damaged part of the wall, David punched a hole through for the agents, and Cashel floated over the wall to scout ahead a little.
Cats in Hawaii, the shotgun wizard tipped $16.37.
Well, thank you for that tip, Viv. That is the first and second tier of the tip goal completed.
Let's go.
Okay. Meanwhile, Sammy tried to use the wind from the storm to get a feel for flying, only to instantly faceplant and discover he could burrow instead. Cashel, on the other hand, found a sane man hiding on the other side of the wall. He managed to convince the man that he was an agent from Mirrorpool and to go through the hole back outside the wall. Cashel also learned that the tower at the center of the compound was where the creature that caused all of this chaos was likely located. At the same time, same moment, time seemed to stop yet again for Sammy. The Biomon was getting haunted once again by Piedmon. An attempt to flee was thwarted, leaving Sammy in the clutches of the clown-like Digimon. The Piedmon venomously jeered at Sammy, angry that Sammy broke the rule and told the other agents about their encounter. The clown threw Sammy against the wall and told the bird that he would never be rid of him before bringing a blade down on the agent. David, Hyro, and Wyatt saw Sammy suddenly double over, a bloody cut having appeared over his right eye. The trio immediately started applying pressure and helping dress the wound. When questioned, Sammy lied poorly and said a rock in the storm had cut him. Once Sammy seemed okay enough, Wyatt, covered in Sammy's blood, went to the hole in the wall to apprise Cashel of the situation. It was at this moment that the shaken man Cashel directed to the hole was going through, and seeing Wyatt's blood-covered form, he was understandably frightened and had to be calmed down by Cashel again. Once Cashel was up to speed, and Sammy's injury was more or less taken care of, the agents proceeded into the compound proper, headed towards the tower. Cashel flew over to the tower ahead of the group and decided that the front door wasn't a good entry point, so he attached a rope to the roof of the base section of the tower for the other agents to climb. Hyro stuck over to the rope without issue, and David and Wyatt followed Sammy as he burrowed over. After Wyatt and David lived the harrowing experience of nearly being buried alive, and some general struggle to climb the rope, the agents made it to the roof. On the tower, a door was left ajar, harkening back to the claymore in the outpost. The agents tried checking if anything was inside, but couldn't see anything. Confident that there was nothing there, Cashel went in, accompanied by Wyatt, in case things went wrong. Upon opening the door, the pair saw plastic explosives attached to the main structural support of the tower. Wyatt managed to grab Cashel and shield his tiny form with his body as the C4 was remotely detonated. The agents were sent sailing across the rooftop by the explosion, which also caused the tower to collapse. After catching their breath and collecting themselves, the agents heard music and saw lights coming from the building. Once Cashel cut the power, the agents descended into the building and found a lobby full of humans, both with and without orange glowing eyes. Upon having easily knocked out the possessed humans, the agents learned from the sane folks that the creature took some kid to a torture chamber, and that they were both strange and not human. The agents arrived at the door to the torture room, and upon opening it, they heard a voice crying out, a voice very familiar to Wyatt. Wyatt ran to the hall without a second thought, and through shatterproof glass, Wyatt saw a black bipedal feline-like Digimon in robes reminiscent of a shinobi, a destabilizer in hand standing over Edgar, Wyatt's brother. Without a single second of pause, Wyatt sprinted down the hall, setting off a minefield of explosives filled with nails and shrapnel. Wyatt, in this moment, managed to weave and dive through the explosions and shrapnel, only having been struck by a single nail as he made it to the door of the room. He kicked the door down and came face to face with the feline Digimon. Said Digimon surmised that the pulse one must be Wyatt, and explained that Edgar had been calling his name for hours and hours. They explained they had questions, and that they think Wyatt had better answers than Edgar. The cat then asked the cat asked if the agents were from Mirpool. Before he answered, Wyatt looked to his team, expression asking for forgiveness. Before he could answer the feline, Gashel fired his gun at the Digimon, and that is where we left off.
All right. So, welcome in, gamers. It is time. Go ahead and roll that attack. Zim. Accuracy and damage, if applicable. And everyone else, I think, can go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah. Give me one moment. I did a dumb and forgot to actually put it in the, on my sheet, so... It's been a busy week. This is probably a medium. We'll just go with this for now.
I forget how we roll initiative.
Initiative is your however many dots you have in initiative plus 1, and it's the face value.
Okay.
And there is a combat tracker in Fantasy Grounds for you. Oh, I think you've already seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Those ones, man. Those ones.
You can't blame me this time.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
He'll find a way.
You exist in this general space, Ren.
You used up all my luck on Monday.
Not enough air.
Ah!
I am not very fast today.
Yeah, I'll use a soul to reroll one of those. Apparently the dice gods have spoken. 3.
Oh!
All right. All right, so can I get totals on that?
Oh yeah.
That is 3.
All right. David?
Oh no, the 3 was for my,
Gun.
for the gun.
Oh,
The hit.
Oh yeah, my initiative score was 6.
Well, 7 because you had 1.
And remind me
No,
what you're
1
rolling against.
D10.
Their physical evasion with this move, or with the gun.
Gotcha. Yeah, that is unfortunately a miss.
Oh, well.
Oh wait, do you roll? Okay, I'm. Dots plus 1 dice.
Yes.
Okay. Then I
And then it's just the face value of the dice.
plus whatever modifiers you may have. So that'd be.
So, Cashel is at 10 initiative.
So Cashel is at
Wyatt's at 24.
I'm at 26.
Hey, David is at 6.
It's like the
Slow
tiers
down a
division.
moment, everybody. Let's let Maddie catch up here.
Okay. With the understanding that your storyteller doesn't actually know if you're joking. Let me hear those again.
Cashel is at 10.
Cashel is at 10. Understood. All right.
David
Hyro, what you at?
Mine is where was it? 8.
8. Okay, David.
6.
Oh, so it's the... Okay, I understand what's happening now. Sammy.
26.
Okay, so it's just the... Okay, it is the number shown on the dice as opposed to...
I got a plus 10.
Yeah, I also have a plus 10, which I added to the modifiers, but I did do other stuff. Because apparently I got the dice wrong, and whatever. It's 24 total.
The boss rolled 59?
If...
So where do I?
Okay, so here's what I did, and I need someone to tell me if this is wrong. Is this another case where we use an attribute, an expertise, and a skill, or is it just the skill of initiative?
Just the skill plus 1 die.
Okay, got you.
So if you have
Understood.
3 initiative, you roll 4 die.
Understood.
Also, we have some fan art
Wonderful.
from Mido.
Nailed it.
Oh,
Hey.
ah, so cool.
Aww.
Hey.
Awesome.
Can't wait for this full set
Love
to be
it.
completed.
Can we give him pom poms? He looks so upbeat. I love him. I want to pet him.
I'll punch you.
Okay, that's better.
You know, like, look, I'm just there. You know, like the little ears are flipped, like tilted forward. I want to like flip them the other way.
I mean,
Well, that's what happens to our puppy. Like her ears like flip over onto their back, and you have to like flip them over so they're normal again. So I want to do that, but like the other way around than David.
Why?
the Digimon flinches as a bullet ricochets off the wall behind him, bounces around the room a bit, and then comes to a halt embedded in a locker nearby. Then slowly lifts his head and says, "You agents just can't wait to kill something, can you? Fine. 2 can play that game." And I guess he begins his turn. Let me have a look over his options here, although I think I already know what he wants to do. Okay, awesome. So, give me the arrangement of the room again. I know he's within 35 feet of someone.
Me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably at the front.
I want to be at the back.
Heroes never die.
Thank you. I know.
He would be good.
David will be behind Wyatt since he's punchy boy and needs to get in close.
Hmm. Okay. And everyone's in the room at this point, right?
Or at least in the doorway.
Yeah.
Yes, I would assume so.
Okay. Right on then.
It shall be done, and done well.
Oh no.
I don't know what that means.
If this hits, it is a crit. If it misses, it is a fumble or a botch.
Oh shit, Jerry.
Oh no!
Well,
Bye, Wyatt.
Wyatt, this guy's very tough. You might kill us doing stuff
I
like that.
I still have time to not start him on his most powerful move.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna.
Going straight for the jugular right off the bat. Awesome.
This is a policy about chest level, and a sphere of dark energy is conjured within, swirling as he bounces it up and down in his hand, as if he's just tossing a baseball into the air. He draws a bit closer, getting within 15 feet of whoever is foremost to the party. I think that's Wyatt.
Uh-huh.
And then throws this ball of energy as close to the middle of the group as he can. If there are people standing outside the doorway, he's going to throw it into the doorway.
Hey, Zim, I have a question. Can we parry an AoE like that?
You would have had to designate that on your turn.
Fine.
If you haven't had yet.
So, everyone within a 15-foot radius. So Wyatt, I'm going to give you the get out of jail free card here. Everyone except Wyatt is the target of this AoE.
Oh, awesome.
I don't think 15 feet would be quite enough to hit everyone. But he's definitely playing favorites. Now, if I've got this right, I make an accuracy roll now.
Correct.
Okay. All right. That's 4, 5. All right. So it looks like he's rolled a total of 6 to hit. How's how's everyone feel about that?
He's hitting me.
What's y'all's... Is this physical or...
Physical, yes.
Both of mine are 2, so physical
Yeah.
and special evasion are both 2.
I am hit.
My physical evasion's 4.
Minsk and Boo. You forgot
So yeah, you
Boo.
got hit too.
Ah.
And how do crits... Oh, okay. Needs to re-roll.
No.
Try that again.
You sounded so happy by that. That means you probably rolled not well. We're so doomed.
No, it's great.
We've just doomed us.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1's 3, 5, 6, and a reroll for 6.
Didn't
Same
change,
result.
Yep.
which means it crits the...
Hurts everyone.
Yep.
Now, how do crits work? Because this is the part I'm nervous about.
Alright, for a crit, you decide whether to have it be 1.5 times power dice, Or you can choose to have 9s explode or 6s count as successes after you roll.
I'm gonna have 6 count as a success.
Well, then you'll roll normal dice, and you get to decide whether 9s explode or 6s count after the roll.
I feel like that is more merciful than having 1.5 times damage, and you'll see why I say that in just a second.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Proceeds to roll like 25 dice.
I like to imagine Hal sat there carefully calculating as many numbers as he
Oh
could.
God!
And then Barry
Oh
came
God!
Was it too far off?
Yeah, not super.
I'll aid you if I can.
All right. 1, 2, 3, and a reroll. 4, 5, 6, 7. -1 is 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage.
I am out.
Minus physical integrity, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you have -2 HP.
Oh boy!
Okay, it's how cooked with this one, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Jesus Christ.
I still have. Wait.
What's your physical integrity score?
I'm at -2.
You and me both, buddy.
You're downed.
Yep.
Or winded. There we go.
You said 14?
Oh shit, I don't remember what I said. Let me count it
said
again.
14.
You said 14. You did say 14.
Okay, alright.
Also, what is the type of this?
Oh yeah,
Uh,
that's important.
Sorry, physical shadow.
Alright, in that case, I will need to know the results of it with +1 difficulty.
Okay, so everything but 6s. Is that how resistance works in this game?
Yes, it increases the difficulty
so
of
cool.
the power.
Wait.
I like
so
that.
What about same type resistance? Resisted.
Ren, you are very quiet.
Sorry, I'm looking at the charts while saying this. What about same type resisted?
It's the same thing. It's resistance.
No.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What type is the move? I wasn't saying.
Shadow.
Shadow.
Shadow. Also, I'm down again.
That's another wound.
That's another wound. Woo! That means my health is now halved. My max HP is halved. Awesome.
Heroes never die.
Okay.
There we go.
There it is.
I'm
Oh, no,
I'm very
weak.
glad that the entire chat seemed to stock up on cards before this game, because you guys might need them.
What was the effect of the thing? Of being
So if it's
effective
resisted,
against?
that means it's half the damage, right?
No. It means it increases the difficulty of the power roll.
Oh, okay.
So we're waiting
Alright, so
on...
let me recount them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 if you resist.
Okay.
I'm weak against Shadow.
Alright, in that case, Gip Gap needs to know what it is with 5 and up counted.
15. Because there was only 1 5.
Ow. Could have been worse.
You know, sad thing is, because my max HP is halved now, with that ethereal restoration, I'm still in the negatives.
Oh my god.
Welcome
I'm
to the
still
loser
out.
club.
But
Alright, who's up at this point?
I mean, technically, we're all just winded.
Okay, who's capable of fighting at this point?
Everyone?
Yeah, we can still fight.
Holy shit, is that how that works?
Yeah.
Yes.
Until Unless you hit a certain point negative, you stay conscious and can second wind and stuff to get up.
Jesus Christ, 0 means different things in this game.
Very much so.
Well, yeah, that's his... I mean, that's a full action. I think he's done at this point.
Hold up, it's a full action?
Yes.
He would not have been able to move then.
Okay, so... Fuck my life. In that case... 25 medium range, so... Rather than not hit Wyatt, he would have not hit who was at the very back of the group. Because medium range is how much?
Medium range? Depends on his attribute total.
No, fuck my life.
Oh, it's like medium range is 60 plus, 40 plus 10 per 5 attribute points.
Right now, for us, medium range is 60 feet. I would assume that he's higher.
He, in that case, he just didn't move.
Yeah.
He just fucking threw it. He has heavy speed and quick step. What the fuck does that mean?
Those are feats.
Great. What the fuck does that mean?
No.
Hold on, I'll find the book.
Just to verify really quickly, because this might be relevant. It says in the book that if you take half of your max HP after integrity from one source of damage, and it leaves you at or below 0 HP, then instead of winded, you enter unconscious. You can't take any actions at all except for second wind. Does that mean we're unconscious? I don't know if I misunderstood that.
Oh, I guess I would be unconscious then.
I forgot that was the wording on that.
Sorry.
That was a misworded thing that we're going to be updating. But, so yes, that would mean all of us are unconscious. But we could get back up with second wind.
Wyatt,
Alright.
it's all on you.
We're back to where I was hoping this would end.
Okay.
It's either Sojover or it's gonna be the greatest comeback in history.
The Catman lets out a bit of a chuckle, letting the paw that once held the ball of shadow fall to his side as he says to Wyatt, "Now, you were going to answer my question, yes? Would you like to play nice, or would you like to be on the ground with them?" And he passes his turn.
Which means it's Sammy's turn.
It's gonna second wind. What does it get? Yeah, I'm just gonna roll second wind.
Oh, but it was super effective on you. You took extra damage.
Yes. Now let me read up exactly how it works. So the true healing is equal to what is in the die, right? That plus vigor and willpower attributes combined.
You will fall yet.
That sets me up 10 HP.
Oh, thank you, Furry.
Does it count from 0? Oh yeah. Does it count from 0?
No, it does not count from 0. It counts from
It counts
wherever
from-
your HP is.
Yep.
You will fall yet.
So it's that plus the penalty, exhaustion.
Varian is aiding the party.
Yay!
Wonderful.
We do get +2 dice to a roll of our choice at this time. From the all for one card earlier.
Yeah, I definitely don't need it. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand back up and then I'm gonna move away from the party.
Leave.
I'm just gonna move away, and if I can ready an action, right? Because
You
all I
will
want to do is
fall yet.
I want to move away and just have it be so that if Wyatt actually attacks the guy, I want to help Wyatt. But if he doesn't, I'm not gonna attack. That means a little scared.
Oh, Sammy peels himself off the ground.
This is not good.
It just scuttles away.
Just pass it to Wyatt.
Oh, hey. Viv
Oh.
gave you more HP.
Thank you.
And that's your turn?
Yeah, I was just ready that action.
Time for bashing something?
Okay.
Wyatt has been posed a question.
Yes.
Time for bashing something?
Wyatt's response is, why does it matter?
He tilts his head. Why does what matter?
If we're from Mirrorpool or not.
Huh? Time for bashing something?
Perhaps it matters not to you. You're just here to contain a threat. But to me, the answer is quite important. Let me see if I can emphasize its importance to you, he says, giving a quick buzz from the destabilizer. Basically indicate he's going to hurt Eddie if you don't answer him.
Just for reference, what's the distances between the bed or whatever Ed is on and me and him, the cat, and the door and stuff?
Okay. Assuming that you're at the very front of the party,
Mm-hmm.
and that people are in a reasonable distribution behind you, some people being in the room and some people being out, you are likely about 10 feet in front of the door. Now, we've established that Catman and Eddie are at the very back of the room. There were 40 feet between you and the Catman, then he stepped 5 feet closer during his little intro speech.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bed would have been 5 feet behind him at that time. To recap, 45 feet between where you are right now and Eddie, and then 10 feet between where you are right now and the door.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure. Fine. Yes. You happy?
Not yet. I've got a few more questions. We can continue this conversation over the course of several turns if you want to pass. Like, during Kashel's turn. Just so we're not leaving the other players waiting for us.
I mean, I'm good with the conversation continuing. Especially since it might influence where combat goes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't mind either.
Okay, if that's player consensus, then yeah, Wyatt, hold priority until you're done talking to this guy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Wyatt answered his question.
He's indicated that he's not satisfied just yet. He'll raise his chin and say, "Where is Mirrorpool headquarters currently based?"
You're gonna get me killed. I'm better on my own.
Oh, Wyatt's sitting there trying to think about this.
Oh my god! How can
But,
I assist when I'm down?
He's out. You know, I can't answer that without there being consequences.
And you can't not answer it without consequences. Make your choice. Storyteller to player here, you do not have to tell him the truth.
Yeah.
In fact, I mean, you don't have to answer him at all, but if you choose to answer him, you do not have to tell him the truth.
Hmm. Nevada. He lies.
That's gonna be deception.
Okay.
Is deception the only option for that one, Sim?
I mean, if it's a lie, then yeah.
Okay.
We do have a bunch of extra die.
And
the
social
minus
roles are
one.
based on soul.
Oh, okay. That's good. But I also have a -1 from the gamble.
Well, you do also have a +2 from the all for one.
Okay, so that's a net positive of 1.
And apparently you have an exploding 10.
Okay.
So add another die to it.
And Hyra would help, but he's kind of, knocked out right now.
So...
And you have an additional die. Or no,
You do not have an exploding 10.
Okay. So that is 3, 4...
At least I don't see it having been played.
Oh no, you get assistance from Ren's character.
6.
He can't help, he's down right now.
Ah, Sag.
So it's just the net +1 from the gamble and the all for one?
Yes.
Okay.
+1 die.
Huh? Time for bashing something?
Oh. Oh, hey, an exploding 10. I'll take that.
And you roll a 1.
That didn't count. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna soul that one. So that's 5 total, I believe. With these. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did get difficulty reduction.
No difficulty reduction unless you're granting that.
Furry vaporized your dice.
Oh, okay.
I was curious how he got a 5 out of that then.
Because I got an exploding 10. And
Still don't understand how that equals to 5.
and I sold the 1.
That would be 4.
Isn't a 10 2? Because it's 7 plus the 8 minus.
Oh, the 1. Okay, I see.
Yeah. So, but it doesn't matter anymore. So, 7 dice this time because I have an exploding 10. Because it got vaporized. Oh, that's so much better.
Oh wow!
Nice.
Nice.
Let's go.
The Catman's eyes narrow.
May darkness prevail.
He's thinking over your answer, giving you space to draw back or affirm.
Oh my god.
Wyatt stands firm.
Nevada. Makes sense, doesn't it? All right, then.
Big old wasteland, you know? No prying eyes.
It makes sense that they'd move it after all what happened. He rubs his chin gently. Does Nissa Raban yet live?
That, out of character, that's not Raban's first name, is it?
Did you say Mr. Bot?
Oh, Miss? I thought you said Nissa as like a name.
He did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. We know. Out of character, our boss is Celestia Raban.
Yeah.
So how do you respond?
I have no idea who that is.
Promising. And what of her daughter, Celestia?
Thinking on the fly is terrifying.
I like if Gab's response in chat.
That is a tempting response, but at the same time, like...
Just remember, no answer is a bad answer.
Yeah, I know.
Almost no answer is a bad answer. Yeah, if you want my opinion, I feel like this is not a bad one to lie on. You know, worst case scenario, he'll want to kill it. Well, nothing lost.
Nothing lost, you say, like that's not a person. Still.
I love the alignment charts going on in the party right now.
Yeah, Wyatt being genuinely like, I don't want to kill people.
That's me. That's not Sam. Sammy thinks you're
But like,
just terrifying.
Oh yeah, Sammy's the only one that's up right now, right?
yeah.
Besides Wyatt.
Wyatt, like, you know, side eyes over to Sammy to see him like cowering in a corner. But does Sammy have anything to like?
I'm letting you handle it. If you want them to interject, I'm just telling you in advance. He's gonna spill every bean.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Get back real quick.
To the Celestia Raban, he'll just say, Unfortunately.
He smirks and says, "Still unpopular, is she?"
Did he mean that rhetorically or genuinely?
Okay, storyteller confession time. I don't know what the difference would be in this case.
Does he want me to answer, or is he just like, right?
Oh no, he's just remarking.
Okay.
Yeah. Fine.
I'm back.
One more question, and you can have your companion back. And I'll walk out of here, and we can all pretend that this didn't happen. Agreed?
Sure. Go ahead. What's your last question?
He shrugs and says, I lost contact with, let's say, a friend a little while back. Big, scaly fellow, wreathed in flames. The closest thing we have to a real-life dragon. You wouldn't happen to know where he went.
Intriguing.
Hmm. How do I answer this one?
Do you want to seek the counsel of your teammates?
Hey, friends.
Cashel is currently unconscious on the floor.
And would not approve of any of this.
David is checked out right now.
Pyro is on the floor.
Sammy's giving you a thumbs up.
Which could mean anything.
He's nodding at you. Thumbs up. Yeah.
Just tell him.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong. Just tell him.
Tell him what he wants to know and just get out of here.
Is he still holding the destabilizer to Ed?
Oh, he was never holding it to Ed. He just
Okay.
he just made it make a noise to indicate a threat.
Hmm.
I mean, what's the worst he could do knowing where Voss is?
What?
Like Ishmael. He's asking about Ishmael, right?
Oh yeah, Israel Voss. Oh.
I don't know. I remember Voss, not Ishmael.
But I don't Out of character, Wyatt's trying to get away with as much not telling as he can, but he also knows that if he just lies the whole time, he's gonna get caught, and this guy's gonna hurt his brother.
Do you want me to throw you a little saving line?
Sure.
Sammy screams from the back. He's at mirror pull HP. He's a prisoner.
Wyatt sighs and hangs his head.
Makes sense. I don't think any government could have brought Cronin down. Not so suddenly. Not so easily.
Yeah, we kicked his ass.
With this, he'll turn, grab Edgar by the collar, keeping the destabilizer behind his back to give Wyatt a bit of peace of mind.
Is he going to try to leave with Edgar?
We don't know that yet.
Okay, well, I have a thing the moment he starts to go towards Edgar.
Okay.
I have a move.
All right.
It's called Shock Rush. And one of its things is Blink. Which lets me... Where's the move? Blink, which lets me move to a space adjacent to my target instantly when I use this move.
Okay.
If he's 35 feet away from me, that means 30 feet from me is a space adjacent to him.
Okay.
So I get to attack him.
Would you like to attack him?
I would like to teleport, try to get as between him and Ed as possible, and the attack comes with it. So I'm gonna say, as soon as he turns to go towards Edgar, Wyatt, if a burst of electricity is just in the blink of an eye on one side of the room, and then on the other, with a flash of electricity, and trying to hit this guy to put himself between him and his brother. So
Okay.
that. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't know how the math works out on movement speed, but I'll give you this: if you are successful in hitting him, even if the math doesn't work, I will let you put yourself between him and Edgar.
Okay, well that is there any bonuses from the chat?
You just got an exploding 10.
Okay, that's great. That puts the accuracy up to a nice square 10 dice.
If it helps, I can also try hitting him with because I was preparing the attack for that. Or we can do the twofold.
Ooh.
We can do the surprise. Probably not a combo, but at least we can hit him.
And boo! You forgot the boo!
What is this? Oh, hey, it's the difficulty's decreased, and it's already a stab move, so that means I get a success on 5s.
All right.
So things. 10 dice. And I have that's the exploding 10, so yeah.
My God.
Jeez!
Roll.
So yeah, your
well-
strike is successful. Go ahead and get you some damage.
Okay, so it's I don't even need to solve the ones. Damage is 6 dice. There's
I'll be right
no
behind you. We can take him down.
stab doesn't affect the power, does it?
No.
Okay. It is electric, which is... What is a... How does typing work for that? Star type reference, electric against shadow is super effective.
Yep.
So that means that that 6 counts, and it's a 3. It's 3 damage. Which means it's probably just chip damage, but regardless.
Just 1 second.
Mhm.
Looking at other things. That's exactly what I thought. So, I probably need to reckon with someone who knows more about this system after this, but yeah, go ahead and how much damage was it total?
It's 3. It's not a ton of damage, but it got me there.
Okay.
Which, integrity and stuff.
And yeah, that's going to be minus his physical integrity, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
To a minimum of 1.
This does take him by surprise, at least enough that he stumbles back from Edgar a little bit, leaving you now between your brother and himself.
Mm-hmm.
And Sammy, are you also attacking?
I'm slowly debating. I don't know if it's even worth it to try. Is it even worth it, buddy?
Sammy would not be able to attack.
I can hit him from range. I have 35-foot range plus the 10-foot cone.
It's not your turn.
I don't know if it works. I don't know if preparing an action works in advance. Like, I was trying to do that, but I didn't know if it worked, so I just kind of winged it.
It would have, but you kind of needed to describe that.
He did.
He did, though. He did do that.
I did not recall that, but okay.
I said that, like, if Wyatt attacks him, he's going to be ready to attack as well to help him out.
I do think within the rules of the system, you may have needed to be a bit more specific, but I do remember you saying that. So yeah, what you doing? What you doing, Sammy?
I'm gonna throw a little ball of fire at him. It's gonna just throw up a little ball of fire, and it's gonna burst into pieces at the very end, and the embers are gonna hit him at the very edge of the cone's range, because Sammy's staying as far the fuck away from him as possible.
All right.
The equivalent of throwing pocket sand.
It's a range. It's funny. Isn't it a range and then a cone?
Yes. Oh god.
And what kind of attack is this? Physical or
special? Fire.
Okay. So yeah, that's gonna hit. Roll some damage.
Hoggies.
Isn't it? Is fire? Fire's also super effective against shadow.
Oh
Is
my
it?
goodness.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know.
Illuminate the darkness.
I didn't see it in the typing charts, so that's actually a surprise. I didn't expect that. So it's gonna be 6 count. And I'm gonna... Can I use all 3 exploding 10s?
Wait,
Yes,
have
you
you
can.
received?
Oh my god.
We can turn the tables.
Oh
Okay, let me first roll the base damage. Then I'll add 3 exploding 10s.
Oh my goodness.
So I'll roll the 3 die.
Son of a bitch.
So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14, 15, 16. 16 damage.
Jesus. 16 you said, minus this number, so why can't I do math right now? Okay, there we go. So it'd be that number, and then this minus that number is this. Awesome.
Everyone knows DMs can't do math on the fly. Storytellers.
Yeah, I was astounded at the fact that you were able to count backwards in flow with your other count. I cannot do that. 16, 15, 16, 17.
Oh,
Like,
oh, you need another you need another 10 because you have a 10 in the. Oh wait, no, it already exploded. Okay, never mind. Use the macro.
He used a macro, so it already rolled that 10.
Yep.
so, yeah, Wyatt's strike serves as a brief distraction. Sammy, your attack nearly knocks him off his feet, and in the way he's hunched over, arms out by his side, claws extended, you can tell he's pissed.
I'm
He
sorry.
turns his head. He turns his head towards. Oh man. Okay, got it. Understood, Tal. I'm sorry. As you might can tell, I didn't have a whole lot of time to read the character sheet either. Thank you. So, yeah, he's pissed. He lets out in a low growl. I would love to say that I didn't want to hurt you, but I hate liars.
To his thing, Wyatt never said he wouldn't attack him. Wyatt said, "Sure, go ahead."
Oh no, that's not what he was referring to. That was just his own one-liner. I would love to say I don't want to hurt you, but I hate liars. He would hate himself if he said he didn't want to hurt you.
Oh God.
Is that your turn, Wyatt?
Well, that was my quick action, and if talking is a free action, then I still have 2 main actions.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Oh, that was is talking a free action, Maddie?
Yes, absolutely.
It is.
Okay, well then I'm gonna use Galvanize to increase my physical and special integrity. So I take less damage, hopefully.
Also, Sammy, did you use your all for one?
No.
Well, you could add 2 more dice to that.
Am I in hindsight? I don't know. Will you?
Well, it's
Or
either
should I just
use it or
use my
lose it this turn.
I'll add 2d10, you know. Sure. Make it 17 damage. There you go. Thank you.
Add 1 more damage. So yeah, Galvanize, and then Wyatt's gonna use one of my other new moves, Interference, which inflicts well, I have to roll for it. Do I roll for it, or does he save for it, or is it both? It's a status thing.
If it's just inflicting the status, I'm not sure, but I know he needs to save against it in that case.
No, you roll and it goes against their soul save.
Okay.
Oh, okay. My apologies.
Then okay.
So when is a roll appropriate then? Like a saving roll.
We don't really have those in this system.
Oh, I must have gotten confused. I thought Tal implied the existence of one earlier.
To later overcome a condition, yes. But
okay. That makes more sense.
If it's electric type, so I gain my it's stab, right? For accuracy or the effect roll or whatever.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry if it's low. This is kind of our first real combat.
The bull. You forgot the bull.
Oh, so that's 5s then.
Oh no.
Thank you, Ido. Well, I'm gonna soul that one. Makes it a 3 total, which isn't amazing, but
And what kind of attack is this?
this is a soul thing, so it
goes
uses
against the
soul
soul
Oh yeah,
save.
I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. I forgot very quickly. Either way, it won't take effect.
Nah, I figured. But either way, then that's my turn.
Hi, Kashel.
Hello. All right. Well, first things first, -1 HP. And then second wind. Actually, do I have the points? Yes, I do.
This is the part where I'm happy I moved away from everyone, so if he tries to AoE us, at least it'll AoE the rest of them, not me.
Yeah, no. Also a good reason why I got up in his face.
Unless he just kills us, then it won't be a good reason.
Nice.
Nice. So that is 13 points of healing, which will put is exactly full health. Well, after the wound, but you know.
But does the wound round down or up in HP?
It's automatic if you're on the 141 sheet, but everything is away from 0.
Away from 0.
Yeah, everything hates 0. So it wants to be as far away from 0 as possible.
So things
It is rounded
up.
as normal rules for math.
Thank you. I didn't know the wound checkbox existed.
Alright, so that was his quick action, so he's gonna kind of take stock of the situation a bit, and...
You smell burning fur, see your teammates laying on the ground beside you, all but Sammy and Wyatt,
Yeah.
who are cowering in a
Engaged.
corner and up in his face, respectively.
Which seems about right for what Kashel's seen of these two individuals.
Oh, and Kashel didn't see Sammy launch a fireball.
No. Well,
No,
I
he
mean, there's
did
a
not.
giant scorch mark.
Yeah, but
yeah,
he has
you
no...
definitely smell burning fur, too. Sorry, go ahead, Sam.
Alright, so first off, Quicksilver Mending. He's gonna go for David with that.
Okay.
That would be... Okay, so it has gone up. I realized some of the numbers were outdated on my sheet, so I was updating a couple of them real quick. That'll be 2 healing for David.
Alright.
That is restorative, not true. And... What's
So
up?
what does that mean exactly?
It'll dissipate after this encounter, and there is a specific res HP field on your sheet.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Restorative. Does that bring you above 0?
It puts me at 0.
Well, then you'd no longer be unconscious.
Woohoo!
Oh, 0 doesn't mean... Okay. I keep thinking 0 means unconscious for some reason.
No, 0 means, like, you know, injured to the point where doing anything is hazardous, but
Yeah, you get any healing, you go back conscious.
I guess it only means unconscious if you take a really big hit, which we kind of did. But you can still act. You can still do second wind while unconscious.
Yep.
Yeah.
At a cost of a use of second wind plus exhaustion.
Yeah, because I'm at 0 exactly right now.
Oh, so you're still conscious. So you heard everything.
Yep. Just with my eyes closed and all that.
Just Wyatt might have to have a talk with some people over what they did or did not hear.
He was pretending to be dead.
Valid.
He was just mostly dead.
But negatives are not unconscious either. It is just if you take a really big hit.
And it puts you at or below 0.
Well, if it puts you below 0.
Remember, we hate zeros.
We hate. Anyway, you have anything else?
Let's see. Cashel is going to move into the room, kind of putting himself away from everybody else after that AoE, but that will be it for his turn.
So, even though I have 0, I need to do second wind, right?
No.
Oh.
No?
Well, to not be winded.
Oh, so Hyro was just playing dead.
Yes.
Okay, well.
He is conscious, but like...
He's not even winded yet.
No.
Really?
Yeah, because that's where my confusion comes through, because, you know, usually when you hear 0, that's when
Heroes
you're out.
never die.
Oh, well,
Well,
who's that for?
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad chat's keeping you up, but that means our boy has so much work to do when it gets back around to his turn.
oh, 4 HP. No, 5 HP. Thank you.
Do remember that as a boss, he does technically get 2 turns.
How does that work exactly?
You just add him to the combat tracker again and roll a separate initiative for it.
Okay, let me do that real quick.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I mean, it would make
Well-
sense him not taking this seriously until Sammy hit him.
Yeah, he didn't even think it was possible for him to lose health until that shit happened.
Oh boy.
He's like, oh, I guess now I gotta take this seriously.
These guys are no fucking green thumbs.
Look, we don't need to knock him out. We just need to make this no longer worth his time, so he leaves.
I mean,
Oh, so he takes both his turns right off the bat at the top of the round.
Wonderful. So, Hyro, you know, was faking the entire time as he opens his eyes and gets up now and moves away from everybody else at the way Cashel did after the AoE. And he's looking around, seeing the room, being a bit nervous of what's happened and what he heard. But he is hoping not to regret this, but going to attack the boss.
Cat.
Let's see here.
Edie. Is he hissing at us?
Slight correction. It is 0 or less.
Oh, okay. So
Oh, okay.
Hyro.
I was knocked out, but I
No,
got
you were not.
healed. Oh. So
You were just winded.
No, Zalette, to be fair, Taldarius did tell me this. I just wasn't sure how to make it work. I didn't know if that meant he had twice as many actions on his turn or if he had an entirely separate turn. So I just kind of ignored that bit.
They are separate turns.
Okay.
Which is important for things like hit stun.
So, just to understand, I was knocked out.
Oh, knocked out.
No.
You were not knocked out.
You're winded.
Okay, I was winded, and then but I'm up because the restoration played, right?
No, because Kashel restored. Oh, for the card? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, the card. So
You have suffered a wound.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, now I'm getting it.
Should be a little checkbox on your sheet for wounds.
Yep, okay. There we go. Hyro's still gonna attack. That'll be 9 accuracy.
Ooh.
Since he's using his Thunderstorm specialty.
Specialty. Yeah.
This is special?
Yes.
Okay.
Ethereal or whatever it is now.
It is ethereal now.
Goddamn.
You could solve.
Nope, I'm out of soul. So I only have 3. Yeah. And, well, this will be light. No, that wouldn't matter, would it? Nope, it wouldn't.
Yeah, because it doesn't have any 6s.
6, yep. Did that hit or no?
No, it doesn't.
Dang it, okay. Well, Hyro tried.
That does mean he gets evasion hit stun, right?
What? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
So hit stun is a mechanic to make it easier to deal with bosses. On the character sheet, there is a box for that, for keeping track of hit stun. It's next to exhaustion. And basically every time that they take or an attack is made against them, their evasion hit stun will go up by 1, which will lower their evasion.
Got it.
So if we, bombard them, it...
So right now they have 2 hits done before Ren's attack.
Well, no, they would have 1. I guess, because we attacked already before his turn.
Yes,
so...
they would have 2 evasion hit stun, as well as there's also integrity hit stun. It's the idea if you're getting hit by a lot of different sources, it gets harder and harder to defend against them.
All right then.
She'd have 2. Well, I guess 3 now that it's higher attack with 2 evasion hits done, 1 physical and 1 special.
Actually, with 2 hits done, does Hyro's attack hit?
All right, so here's why that's relevant. I don't know what hit stun does, aside from accumulate.
It reduces the relevant stat. So in the case of evasion and hit stun, it reduces it by 1 per hit stun.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I don't. Hold on. Then yeah, by now Hyro and pretty much anyone else who wants to hit him can.
Yeah. We're wearing him down.
Okay, so David, I hope you hit him. And since it was a range move, he's gonna just kind of grunts a bit as he's annoyed with himself for missing, but gets ready to evade if he sees another attack.
What?
All right, on to David.
Did it hit though now? Because it
It did.
Oh, whoops.
Which,
I thought you meant after.
hey, if it's, hey, that's light type, right?
Yes.
Guess what else is super effective against Shadow?
Oh my god. Is this the first attack Ren ever hits?
Yes, actually, this is the first time I actually hit something.
This is a special moment. Hold up. Ren, you can't mess up this roll, please.
So let's see.
What's the...
Alright, Zim. I believe in Ren. Do you believe in Ren? I'm ready to see him pop off.
No.
And it's minus
Alright.
1 difficulty because it's super effective.
Ren's gonna
I
pog
refuse
right
to
here.
believe in min-maxers.
Is it because of Tao?
No, I just
No.
refuse to believe in min-maxers. Tao doesn't really play min-maxer characters.
That is the most normal roll I've ever seen you roll, but also you got 3 10s and 3 1s, so I don't know what to think of that.
It's a
Hold
net
up.
positive, though.
Wait, I forgot to add another roll because somebody gave me a 1+ die. So I'm gonna use that.
An additional die.
We also have the 1 for all, right?
Or yeah, whatever. The +2 dice from the...
Oh,
you
I
get
get that
+2
too?
ones.
believe so.
I think so, right? Right, Sam?
So first off, the boon was canceled out by a curse.
Oh.
Also, yeah, your 6s count, right?
Oh yeah, my 6 does count, so that'll be...
So it'd be 6.
6. Yes! Yes! I hit 6 times! Hit 6! Yes! Yes!
He's gonna cry.
Ren rolled well.
For once!
I mean, that roll is a mess, but yeah.
Yeah, let me consult with our math dragon on
Also, I hit
on
him
how
once
much damage is
special
actually
attack.
dealt here.
I hit him once of a special attack, so he should have 1 special hit stun for integrity, meaning 1 more damage.
I did damage! I'm so happy!
Yeah.
Ren, high five.
Take a golf clap,
Yeah.
Hyro.
Now climb a wall.
Wow. Zim, you're gonna ruin his moment like this?
Wait, run. Hold on.
What's up?
We need to fix this roll, I believe.
Why?
Because if I recall correctly, your attack is super effective against shadow types, right?
Yeah, no, which
Yes.
is why we add 1. It's
Yeah,
a 6
I added
instead of
one
a
already.
5.
Okay, all right, never mind.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna be like, I did the math wrong. You didn't actually hit.
Like, no!
And I will absolutely ruin his moment because he's a min-maxer.
Damn.
What did he do?
You saw his sheet! You pointed it out to me!
Oh, you're talking about the skill distribution?
Yes! He literally does not have a character!
I mean, the reason why I did that is because how bad my rolls usually are.
I don't give a damn! You don't have a character! You are playing a mid-max character!
Lol.
He's not a mid-mixed character, he's just a gun.
Again, the only reason I'm doing it is because how bad my rolls are.
You gotta give him that one.
It's the only way he can roll.
I will not
This.
give him jack shit. He's an invalid character? Oh, yeah, because he doesn't even... Yeah. Yeah, he didn't even follow character creation rules at all. He is not a real character.
No, we'll fix him after this.
I just see Cashel over there. Hyro isn't real. It's fake news.
Poof.
Anyway.
Okay. Punch puppy.
So is it finally my turn now?
Yep, go for it.
Cool. So David's a little worse for wear, taking on his second wound and all, but he is like, I ain't heard no bell yet. And is gonna saunter over and it hold on. Sorry, I choked on my own spit. I am going to hit him with a rolling upper and do what I do best and punch things.
All right, run up and punch something.
Two.
Hit.
You got 3 hits on evasion. Might hit.
Yeah. Considering the 3 hit last turn.
Yeah, that
All right.
hits.
Okie dokie.
Come on. We can get another body for David's body count.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, basic stab. That's a 3. That's a 3, not a 2. To hit,
You
but yeah.
forgot the bull.
Oh my god. Oh hey, your damage difficulty has been decreased. I don't think... Yeah, that didn't matter.
So that is a 9 damage.
Just socks him.
Walks up to the boss and
Looks up to the boss, beaten half to death, and just haymakers him.
the comeback is real.
All right, so what's the final for damage on that?
That is 9 damage.
God. Wow. Wow.
And his integrity is minus. His integrity hit stun. He has 1 because I hit him once with the shock crush.
Extra damage.
So, not using the keyword winded here, but after that attack, this Catman's eyes are kind of darting around. He's breathing a little heavy. He's having a rough go of it, and he realizes it. That said, he doesn't look like he's ready to give up just yet.
Oh boy.
David, don't forget to...
Anything else to do? Anything else to do, David?
Negative.
Wonderful.
Brace yourselves.
All of his stun is now reset.
Yep.
You know, that's a good thing about going last, is he gets to accumulate so much hit stun by the time it's my that I am guaranteed to hit him.
I will say in the future, I might recommend fudging his second initiative just to push him elsewhere in the turn order. It's kind of intended for that.
Maybe I will.
Maybe you should make a rule that like the second roll for the boss is always like half of what he rolls for initiative. That way you're more guaranteed to like knock him down the turn order.
Maybe we could put that in as an actual thing.
That would be
Anyways.
a cool hot fix.
He very, very, very angry, and in fact, he makes quite visible to Wyatt. Gnarling in his face before swinging the destabilizer upward, aiming for about Wyatt's chest.
Well, that'd be downward, probably, because this guy's way taller.
Yeah, that's why it's easier to hit you coming up. Gives you less chance to react to it.
In my mind, for a moment, he was just an actual little kitty.
Oh no, he's like 5'10".
Terrifying.
Hyra's taller than him.
Yeah, but that's scary.
So
It's
yeah,
like,
he's gonna use my favorite attack that he has, called Suppression. Is anything affecting his roll at this time?
If it's the same type as him, it would be stab, but
Adversely affecting? No. All your hits done got reset at the start of the round.
Cool. Physical, electric, does that change anything?
For evasion, no. But I am. Oh wait, no, it's neutral. Never mind. I would resist electric, but metal's weak to electric,
All right.
so it's
Let's see it.
neutral. And what
Two.
Oh.
Cool.
Ooh.
3, 4, 5,
Oh.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, that hits. My
All right.
physical evasion is 4.
Okay. So I'm gonna need to be walked through this because a lot of shit's about to happen mechanically at the same time.
Should we just have Tal join voice?
Yeah, I think
He
so,
knows
at
the
this point.
character. Hey Tal, if you're available, pop in.
that's scary.
That is slightly.
Sorry, Tal. I tried to do it on my own.
Maddie, hug.
I mean, hey, apparently Harrow doesn't exist, so...
Pyro is a figment of our imagination.
Yep.
Yes, there'll be a punishment for creating an invalid character. I hope you know.
Then an assistant.
Oh, hello, Tal.
Hello. What's the most assistant like? The most assistant like would probably be Riv. There you go.
Hi, Riv.
All right. So mechanically, you see those boxes where it goes accuracy roll, ACC roll, power roll, effect roll, and effect DC. What
Yes.
you do, you go left to right. Now, this is a physical move, so you would roll the accuracy first. That is
Okay.
how many dice you
We
roll.
have done.
He has stab, so you're looking at difficulty 6. So you just start.
Oh. Okay, so whatever I just said, increase that by 1.
Still
Not that it
hits.
matters. I
Wait,
think it hit anyway.
What's the total?
Well, shit. let's see, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, including the 6.
That is.
This doesn't change anything because the 9 crit already.
Yeah.
It's double my evasion.
Double or +5, whichever would be higher. Because you're at 4, it would put it at 9 for you getting crit, actually. But 9 still crits you, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
With that in mind, it's the same crit rules as before. You either 1.5 times the amount of dice, or you choose the second mode where you roll normally, and then after you roll, you get to choose 9s to explode or -1 difficulty.
All right, I'm just going to roll 1.5 dice because this dude's pretty pissed.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So for that, remember it rounds up because 0.5s round up.
Okay.
For positive
5.
numbers. So
Away
that would
from
be
0.
20.
6, 7, 8. God damn it! Hold on, I need to recount now that I've got the dice out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
If it helps, Maddie, there is a helpful command in the FGU and other stuff chat where it's a command where you can put it in the little chat box there. It'll roll everything, total all of your successes for you, and roll all your explosions for you.
Nice.
So,
I copied it to the AR chat if you want to use it.
20 dice.
Thank you.
On a crit.
Yeah, that's...
Most of you will roll like 17 or 18 dice on a crit. This is fine. I've seen your sheets.
Not
So
the
anyways,
shell, though.
I did say most.
So what's the total?
1, 2, 3. Is anything positively affecting the damage at this point?
From his character sheet, no, because he doesn't have anything for that. The only thing that would matter here would be his type, the type of the target.
All right. So
Which
we've
I
already
believe
decided
you said it
that's
was neutral, right?
Yeah, I'm
neutral is just
electric
sevens.
metal.
Yep. So
it's
that's a neutral for you, unfortunately.
4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11
Uh-huh.
damage.
Which is reduced to 6 because my 5 physical integrity.
All right.
So I take 6 damage.
And now we get into the effects. Yes.
Yes. So then you would just roll the normal effect roll because this doesn't get modified by the accuracy crit. That's only the power. So you would just roll the effect roll as it stands as normal, which is 10.
Okay.
He's looking for 6s.
Okay. There's 1, 10 there. All right. 1, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Does a 4 pass your soul save?
My soul save is 4 exactly.
So it passes.
Oh no.
The effect goes off, Maddie. Have fun.
Okay. And is that all there is to know until it's time for
resistance,
the effect DC? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
So he gets the funny effect and the +1 seal.
All right. So, Wyatt, you get struck by the destabilizer, and instantly the worst kind of nerve pain you have ever felt in your life courses through your limbs from your chest and back hundreds of times a second. It is incredibly difficult to focus on anything while this is happening, least of all maintaining your digiform. When you are finally able to open your eyes again, you are your normal height. You look down and see your very regular human hands. And also you're sealed with 1 intensity.
Okay.
So he is deafened and silenced.
Ooh.
You cannot hear and you cannot talk.
Yikes.
That's a problem.
I'm back. What happened?
I got destabilized.
Oh, why
Oh,
isn't
cool.
human?
I'm in human form right now.
Oh dear.
I'm in
Boy.
danger.
Yeah.
You know better than anyone what Digimon do to humans.
And I'm also deafened and silenced.
Oh no.
no. There's so fucked. He lost the time.
All right. So up next. And you can't use the same move twice a turn, can you?
So, if he wants to do something else, his options are to strike or some other maneuver. So he could, like, aim for his next thing. He could braze, dodge, do any number of things. But yeah, no, he can't just use suppression again.
Okay, awesome. In that case, I think it's time to focus on eliminating threats. And considering this person has cheap shot, I think he knows exactly which threat he'd like to focus out right now.
Oh boy.
Right?
So Wyatt, he's not done with you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He readies up physical strike. Leaping off of one foot and thrusting the other into your chest with great force, much more than what a human could generate.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the accuracy roll.
Are we just making like all Digimon attacks against humans super effective at this point?
My idea was meaner than that, so yes, I think we should do what you just said. Yeah, my idea was that as long as you're a human, your integrity, evasion, and health are all halved.
No.
So yeah, let's do what you said and just make it super effective instead.
I will add to our discussion thing of for us to discuss rules for that next time.
Please do.
Yay.
You're welcome.
Because I don't want him to kill you.
He might.
He could always declare non-lethal if you just don't want him to kill.
Oh, okay, fair.
He could just be non-lethal with it.
Well, first, he can soul, right?
Yeah, he can use all the resources that the players can. Which means he could also
Okay, cool.
willpower and vigor if he so desires.
Okay, remind me of the differences. I'm sorry.
Willpower lets him reroll. Vigor lets him decrease difficulty or cause it increase his crit range. The soul and body is the per session stuff that he can also use. He could use all of them.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're gonna reduce difficulty by 1.
Real quick, I was about to ask, as Ren mentioned it, we do restore the boosts on session, not scene, right?
Is Gabby just very quiet?
Sorry, I mean,
Yeah.
I have like.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting that too.
I turned Gib Gab up. I think I've got him on max. But yes, it is boost dice are restored per session.
Okay, per session.
Yep, so you always go into each session with full boost.
So let me take these off then.
All right. So that's I'm pretty sure that's just going to be chip damage. He is
what was
he is
the
flat
accuracy?
negative. Even yes.
Wait, this is the accuracy or the damage?
The damage.
What was the accuracy?
Oh shit. That was up
Is
here.
crit.
Wait, hold on. What was the 10d10 not accuracy?
No, his accuracy is the 15.
Oh.
Damage is the 10.
I haven't rolled accuracy yet.
Huh.
That's
Cool.
terrifying.
Do that.
Also, I raised my volume. There we go. Sorry.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. Sorry about that. In that case, I'm gonna take back that thing I did earlier. That resource he used.
Is it above
And
a
since-
4?
Yes, definitely.
No, I've hit stun. Is it above a 3? Does it crit again?
Let's see. So it's super effective, right?
So, 8. I guess, yeah. So you have to.
Okay.
8 would make
1,
it a crit.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it is not a crit.
Woo. Okay.
All right. Now for some damage. If I've got all this right. 8, 9,
Yep,
10.
you just go nice and left to right.
Sweet. All right.
I tried to keep it like that when making the sheet because it just makes it so much clearer.
Oh my god. Sorry, 1 second.
Oh,
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
minus my 4 integrity. That's 5, and I have 4 health. So I am winded.
Our favorite condition.
I mean, you survived.
Yeah.
That's true.
Actual. No. I have a feat.
Oh,
Okay.
the
Just
no go down one? Yeah.
just the flesh room survive at 1 HP once per scene. So I don't go below 1. Through sheer willpower, keep it together. Wyatt does not get winded.
And there would be no point to him using physical or ethereal counter right now, would it? Because the next turn is also his.
Next turn is also his.
Yep. So I don't guess he can do anything else. He's just got to move to that turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There is positives and there is negatives for a boss having turns back to back.
Which means he can just keep going at me, but that's fine.
He could, but why would he when he gets to use suppression again?
Fair.
Speaking of which, who else is in melee range?
I don't think anyone.
No, David would be because he punched him.
No, we're losing the front line. It's so over.
No, we're fine. I'm fine.
Yeah,
We're dead.
Having created a bit of space with that kick, he then turns his attention to David, and also gets to swinging that destabilizer. Here goes. Again, this is going to be physical and electric, if that matters. One of the dice won't quit moving. There it goes.
He's basic, so
yep,
it does not matter.
Okay.
Nothing is super effective against him. Nothing is resisted.
So we got 1, 0, -1, 0. 2 and a reroll. 2 and a reroll, so 4. 5. 4. 5. 4.
It hits. I have an evasion of 2.
What?
You must be so happy for the +5 requirement for crits.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Yeah.
12, 13. All right, so there's that. So damage. 1, 0, 1, 0, 2 in a reroll.
A generous bestowal.
3,
Ido
4, 5 in a
Things tipped
reroll.
$10. Razim coins.
Thank you so much for that tip, Ido. Thank
I
you
just
for
saw
the
the tip.
support.
I just saw the typical again.
4 total.
So 4 minus my 2 is 2. I am winded again.
Oh.
So that's
My
my
God.
third wound.
So
Oh
no,
no.
you only
Oh,
get
that's not how that
one.
works.
You can only get one wound per scene.
Oh, cool.
However,
So I'm just on my second.
it does get harder for it to be fixed. It's a little ambiguous on what that means, but yeah.
That's up to Maddie.
The storyteller can just increase your intensity, but like, you know.
A generous bestowal.
I won't do that to you.
Jib Gab tipped $10. 3.
Thank you for that tip as well, Gib Gab. That is the third tier of the tip goal completed. On to the last.
This
But
is scam bot. It didn't
I'm-
count me 0.1 cent.
I'm winded again.
1 cent.
And then here's the effect roll.
What's your
Uh-oh.
soul save, David?
That didn't look good.
2. Everything's 2.
Never mind. You're also humanized. Actually, no. This reroll might save you. Hold on.
Wait, hold on. Do you have any mind? You could always mind that if there's a reroll, so there might be a 10 to get rid of.
Oh.
No, it happens.
No, well, David couldn't use mind to make you reroll a 10.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I was talking about.
A boost die.
Would you like
No.
to?
Thank
I'm
you for
good.
that tip, Viv. That is the tip goal fully completed for gay little arm warmers.
I like that.
Can't wait to be introducing you all to the gay little arm warmers.
Oh.
Just clip that. And
But
If we
yeah,
survive, if we survive this,
we'll keep the status.
So, David, you get to have a look down at your human hands after excruciating pain. Dear God, what poor king must have went through. And just as you've shuffled back onto the mortal coil from this horrible, horrible state of undeath, you see similarly a foot flying towards your face.
No, he's already dead. He's already winded.
The man is BMing you. He's not even striking before doing this. He's waiting. He just wants to kick you in the face. What a simple man.
That's
right.
He's so bad.
I can respect it as a
You pissed him
punchy-
off real bad.
As somebody
Alright.
who. Okay, go ahead.
1 0 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8.
8?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's a crit.
Oh. This might kill David.
Kill?
Bring it!
David's already below 0, right?
I'm at -2. I have current max HP of 5, so
Reminder
yeah.
that before you die or get completely fuckled by the non-lethal death effectively, which just has you completely out of it. Do remember that your dying goes off of your original max HP before stuff like wounds.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind. But still, bring it.
It's still not good for you. Just to be clear.
I know. I fall off a roof and break my leg, I'm still alive, but my leg's broken.
Yeah, David's gonna need to be in the infirmary for a while after this one.
Alright. 2 rerolls. Okay. So,
Apparently
4,
the chat has
5,
crashed
6,
Streamloops.
7, 8,
Oh no!
9.
Oh no!
So that's accuracy or damage?
The 15 was accuracy. The
Okay.
oh shit! I forgot to add his. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna reduce the difficulty, so nothing changes and you still take 9 damage.
Okay, so 9. So that's 7. So I'm at -9. I'm 1 point away from death.
And that's okay. Can he now use the physical, or can he now use any of his counters?
Yeah, he can.
Okay, and now there is a point to doing that.
Yeah, because now it's about to be everyone else's turn.
But is the counters an action?
Quick action, I think.
He has a quick action.
There it is.
And then, does efficient parry change how many times he can do that?
It gives him like 1 more technically. The first parry doesn't take a reaction, and he has reactionary initiative, so he can parry multiple times.
Oh. So now we gotta play the physical ethereal guessing game.
Yes, have fun.
Yep. And you're gonna get to play it twice. Meanwhile, he passes his turn.
So it's Sammy's turn.
That's right.
Gabby, you're muted.
Gabby?
Uh-oh.
And Tao's here. That means he can do the thing.
Okay. Gabby says BRB.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Skip for the moment if we need to.
So, yeah.
Sammy holds turn for when his player is back.
Basically.
That's the trigger action.
How do we handle this one?
Well, it's kind of up to you. You could either just wait, or you could just skip him and move on. And when he gets back, he could take his turn after whoever's turn it is done.
Yeah, let's do that, because I don't know why he's away. There you go, Wyatt.
My turn. So
Sealed 1.
Still at 1. Is Second Wind I'll save Second Wind actually. It's a cleanse action to remove the sealed, right?
Yep.
Which for sealed is subterfuge or integrity. So I make a check.
Yep, soul plus whatever expertise plus one of the 2 valid resist skills for the condition.
Ooh,
And that's
boy.
the roll.
That is 8 dice.
Just roll good.
Eight dice. I'm gonna solo 1. Hey, so that makes it a 6.
Yeah, you effectively remove sealed.
Does that also mean I can go back into Digimon form?
Yes.
Is that an action? Or
No.
it's just a free action?
Yeah, you can just do that.
Okay, so cleansing is an action. What am I gonna do? Galvanize again. Increase my integrity. No, that's not gonna help much, is it?
Think of being. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, the integrity won't help because I'm at 1 HP unless I get healed. If I use an attack as a normal standard action and an attack as a quick action, does that still count as multi-attack and let's get the
No.
Negative? Okay.
Nope.
So first things first.
As long as they are actually, different moves.
Yeah, if you have a dynamic move, you can't use the dynamic quick and the dynamic standard, but if you have two separate moves, yeah.
I'm gonna use... Okay, gonna use Shock Rush again as a quick action. So that's... Nine dice. It's super effective and it's stab, which means it's on 5s, right?
Super effective does not matter for accuracy.
Oh, okay. Right, it matters for damage. So it
Wait. In that case, I've been calculating stuff wrong.
Yeah, super effective matters for damage. Accuracy,
Okay,
the only thing that matters is stab.
My mistake.
Or stuff like aim.
I need to return him back, sorry.
Okay, it'll be your turn after Wyatt's then.
Okay.
Hey, hit stun.
Yeah, no, it's 1, so it's gonna miss. But that's hit stun.
It is hit stun.
So, yeah, he whiffs his Shock Rush, but then I'm going for a kick.
Oh.
Which is... Which is a 5. Does that hit?
Physical or ethereal?
Both are physical.
5, you said?
Yes.
Does hit.
Okay. This is a basic attack, so it doesn't isn't super effective or anything, but that is 11 dice.
Well, if it's basic, it does matter what subcategory it is.
Oh, it's bludgeoning. Or blunt. Whatever.
Not that it matters for this roll, really, but
So that's 5 damage, which is probably blocked by his integrity, but still something. Wyatt kicks off a bed and plants his heel in this guy's back as he's facing David.
Thank you, Top. Let me find armor as well.
already did.
Okay, thank you.
If I'm going to be here as an assistant, I might as well actually do the job.
Well, thank you. But I'm trying to learn. I don't just want you to do stuff for me. Anyways. He huffs and says, "You're more pathetic than your friend there." Gesturing to Edgar.
Oh,
wow.
Wyatt's getting angrier by the second. It's Sammy's turn now.
That flightless bird hits harder than you, he says, gesturing to the bird cowering in the corner.
Who's about to...
Hey, that hurts. I'll show you. Can I? One of my attacks is additional target. Can I target the zappy thing?
No, but you could sunder.
Ooh.
A distinct action.
Do it a second. I'm gonna hit him first with my main attack. And then I use Wind Slice on him.
What's Sun? I remember. Where's the rules for Sunder?
Bussin'. Think that hits?
Yep, all day. What kind of attack was that? Ethereal?
It is a wind ethereal.
Wind, so I gotta go check that out too.
Sorry, I'm with you on that one.
Wind, shadow is resisted.
Yep, so I hit on 8s, right?
Well, super effectiveness doesn't affect accuracy, it affects damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I need to roll damage.
Yes.
Okay, so now it hits on 8s.
Yeah.
That's right.
I use the open. I press enter instead of shift. Ooh.
Body.
I'm gonna body. Yeah.
Reroll 3 of those.
Mm-hmm. This game is cringe.
Well,
This
3
game is
damage. Every time you body, you make it worse.
I just
I've
need to roll
noticed.
body again. Bruh.
So yeah,
All right.
Plink.
Yeah, that's one. I can still hit with the other move, right?
It's multi.
I think so.
Or...
Yeah, you're just going to take a -5 accuracy for multi-attack.
Well, like with a second move, attack action, I can hit with another move, right?
No,
Or I can
because you have to
one
multi-attack. You have to multi-attack, and each successive attack takes -5 accuracy on a multi-attack.
Unless the
Reason I
other
got away
attack
with-
is quick action.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're just talking about a normal standard attack, no.
I mean, what are the chances I hit with 2 die?
You could always apply hit stun? Question mark?
Yeah.
Is
And
there a way?
roll like 7 10s in a row if
You know, just Nova.
Yeah. Is
Just
there a way that I
Yes,
can
Nova,
hit
of course.
a cone AoE without hitting David and Wyatt here?
You are able to just decide not to affect them.
Good enough.
You can target someone for free.
Yeah, I'll
Oh, hey.
I'll get multi-attack it. Why not?
yeah, his evasion's probably -3. Yeah, something like that.
I'm gonna stall
Immediately
that one.
botches Lamau.
I'm stalling it.
Oof.
Well, that's
That's
a
still a 0.
Oof.
Wow.
That's a miss.
Yeah, it just doesn't hit.
So you see a ball of fire just whiz past this guy's head and explode against the window or something.
It does have like 12 power damage.
Yeah.
I tried. That's my turn. Should have with a ball of fire first.
Yeah. You really should have.
Next time.
Next time.
Now it's Cachel's turn.
Might have had
Yeah.
realized one with that shadow.
Yay!
You can do it, Master. I believe in you.
Well, first things first. Quick action, Quicksilver Mending. On David, I think. I
Yeah.
think he was lowest.
Ooh, another
Off the ground.
That will take damage before your actual health, for the record. And then, it's not a great roll, but Strangling Shadows.
Any damage counts.
Any damage. Chip damage is chip damage, and you still hit stun him.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Hey, yo. Hold up, Kashel's cooking. And not the David kind of cooking.
Wait, does that crit him?
What kind of attack is this?
The ethereal special. It does crit?
I think so.
It does.
How can you confirm? Yep.
Yeah, his special evasion is currently a 2 due to hit stun, so yes.
I have.
Do I go with the extra dice, which would only be a whole whopping 3 dice?
It's 50% more die.
Or do you myrtleize his ass?
I think I'm gonna go with... Oh, he is Shadow type, right?
Yep.
He is Shadow, yes.
Is he
So
Shadow
then he is
type?
resistant to this.
Ooh.
So I think I will go with the after part. And I'm making 9s explode.
Yep.
2 damage.
All right. Tao, could you focus on the current HP right quick and tell me if I'm making the right change?
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
Correct. Okay, awesome.
Well, I guess he's got gun.
He does have a gun.
He does.
Special attack. Gun.
With the power of my Digimon abilities and this gun I found.
Yeah. I'm in danger, but so are you.
Yeah.
What caliber is the weapon?
Huh?
What caliber is the weapon?
Oh god.
Uh...
I don't know.
357 Magnum.
Ooh.
The shell casts 357.
Spicy.
Could shell cast Magnum Opus.
Yep, but I get 1 die. Oh, that was almost a 10!
It was.
Wait, this guy's evasion is currently 1, isn't it?
Well, that was his ethereal evasion. You don't know what his physical was.
Oh. But
That
the
said, I
sheet only has the
don't
1.
think this attack hits.
It does not.
Okay, cool.
But you just increment the evasion more.
That's true.
I still did, decrease, hit stun. Whatever.
David. Oh no.
The real questions here.
David's.
So,
gonna have to
next.
So Hyro was gonna do Thunderstorm again, and kind of getting very, very nervous and scared, and hoping that this would hurt him a lot. He's very scared right now, but still attacking. So again, it's gonna be a special light. Yeah, okay. That'll be 9. And instead of 7, it'll be 8 since it's super effective.
share with me the moves type right quick?
He's doing a light damage.
Light.
Yes.
Okay, proceed.
Okay. I'll just keep it at 7 for now.
The super effective only applies to damage.
Oh, okay. Damage. Got it.
Your stab would apply to accuracy.
Don't teach my hamster
Stab
to
him.
suck eggs.
We've got influence real quick. Reduce difficulty for Hyro.
Oh,
God.
Good. That makes a huge difference this time.
Yeah, I'm allowing these
light
right
type?
now because Streamloots is down.
Heido came in clutch.
Pyro, are you light type?
Oh, light and shadow.
You didn't put your stab.
I thought you said it didn't
told you.
count.
It counts for
No, super
Stab
effective
counts. Super effectiveness does not. The same type attack bonus is accuracy difficulty -1.
plus this, which means that's a 4.
Yeah, you hit on stab means you hit on a 6 instead of a 7 because it's -1 difficulty, and minus Eidos you hit on a 5 instead of 6.
Oh, so that'd be a 4 then.
For ethereal accuracy.
Yeah, and that'll hit.
Alright.
Come on, Ren, you got this. I believe in you.
Sending Hyro the spirit energy.
So now, instead of the, on the code, I'll put the 7F1, it'll be 8F1, right?
No,
6, because it's super.
Six.
Oh, 6, okay.
And we're making the roll one step easier. Alright.
Ren once again with the freaking polarizing roll.
How do you do this?
Killing me, Smalls.
Ren, you have boost die, just roll a bunch of souls.
You could. You could roll soul to make that more damage.
You know what? I'm gonna sell those 2 ones.
How many ones can you soul at a time?
As many as you have boost dice.
How many boost die do you have?
2.
Yeah, you could soul both ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just gonna sell
Okay.
2 ones.
Nice.
Which both, because of your difficulty reduction.
Nice.
So that's 9 total damage?
I believe so. I get rid of those ones. Yeah, no, that's right. It's 9. Yeah.
Youch.
Yeah.
That shit hurted.
Uh-huh.
Yes! I did something again!
Hyro, Ren positively affected a fight.
Wow.
And Haro is just like, oh god, oh god, oh god. As he landed once more and just like, hopefully we get to end this soon. David, your turn.
It's my turn.
You're a human.
So, first off, before I do anything, do I take my -1 HP before the turn or after?
It's at the end of your turn.
At the end of the turn, okay. So, first I need to cleanse this humanization.
Cleanse the seal, right?
I mean, does Seal actually prevent us from taking our Digimon forms?
It does.
Okay.
That's a dangerous question. Zim's plotting.
Is it sealed in particular, or is that an added thing?
Yeah, specific to this setting, and also Seal only affects your ability to be a Digimon if you are not currently a Digimon. So if you get sealed while you're a Digimon, it doesn't turn you into a human.
So that's 4.
4 hits.
You
Or 4.
Or sorry,
gets
no,
rid
4.
of the seal.
4 does not get rid of the seal, however.
But you could always vigor.
Oh god, Tell, what do you do?
What did you?
How funny.
You could vigor to make it a 5 instead of a 4.
Fine.
All right, 5 does.
I will send that to Maddie for approval.
All right.
What do you do, sir?
So now I take my free action to become Digimon again. And then he hasn't moved, right? So he's still in melee range of me, right? Maddie?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So then I'm going to rolling upper.
Oh my god. So Tal, you're gonna have to explain to me how that works as well. I hope you're real.
I'm typing right now.
Okay, good.
I'm
I'm sorry that I've done no reading. My life is quite busy.
I mean, I understand that.
Ren, I know for a fact that you spend many hours streaming that you could be spending reading.
I'm gonna body boost.
Well, I do the same. It's just I want streaming to be my job.
That's 1 damage.
We figured it out. When you roll...
Oh, this was accuracy.
This is accuracy, yeah.
What's this guy's physical evasion currently?
1.
Meets it, beats it, yeah.
However,
1.
funny.
Uh-oh.
Smith has had parry this whole time.
That's true.
Well, you'd have to
Now
parry
wait
him.
just a damn second.
You'd have to parry him now if you want him to actually use his
Yeah,
parry at
yeah.
all.
Yeah.
So what? How does that work?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So basically, how this works is I'm going to roll his accuracy dice for the counter versus your accuracy. And if my accuracy minus your accuracy would hit you, he does his move instead, I think.
He has that repose feat that we talked about. Because Maddie wanted him to have a repose, so.
Oh god.
David's dead.
So am I right in that his attack happens instead if this wins, or?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Back on the floor with David. Oh wait, he never left.
Yeah, I'm still negatives.
Wait, I have commands. What am I doing? Okay, we'll count this one manually, but
David is hurting.
This is one of those anime scenes where like a character gets punched into the ground and the ground cracks under them and leaves a little crater.
I think this is more when like a protagonist does an exhausted punch towards the boss, and the boss does like the counter armbar before punching them back into the ground.
all right.
Back in your crater.
I want to make sure I don't fuck this math up because it definitely affects whether David is still in this fight. So 7s are successes here.
7s
Yes.
and 6s because he has stat on this.
And 6s. Okay, all right, cool.
I don't think David's gonna still we.
But this is accuracy.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a reroll. Tell you what, let's just handle both rerolls right now. So 6 and 2 rerolls. 7, 8. And what was your accuracy, David?
1.
But does a 7 hit you?
Yes.
This Digimon's a shadow type because he's about to send David to the shadow realm.
Oh no, it's
David
gonna be
gets
even
hit.
meaner.
Dude gets hit and is just suddenly in the back room.
We've got to drive home that he's a bad guy. So describe how you're coming in for this attack, David.
He is using everything he's got to just lunge at you. Fist in front.
Okay. He's gonna do this super cocky thing where he tilts his head to the side to dodge the incoming hands, and then just lift his knee in the most uncomfortable possible place.
No.
Oh no, not my manhood.
Not anymore.
F's in chat for David.
As a chat for David.
So anyways, what is this 10 plus 1 number on the power roll?
That's the nomenclature that I use for damage over time.
Ah!
Damage over time?
So you roll the first number as just like, normal dice. And
Okay.
upon connection, he now takes the one damage over time.
Okay, alright.
You don't have to roll to affect him with it, because the roll to affect is the accuracy.
Yeah. So, and then the attack type is Shadow. What,
Doesn't do anything with basic.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, yeah,
basic
you're right.
type.
So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage.
5 damage to my 2 soak is is 3. I'm dead.
Dead?
What's your...
I think he's been going for non-lethal mostly, anyway.
Yeah. I'm the kind of DM who also
Well, you
considers whether
never-
the attack itself. Oh, okay.
You never
yes.
specified if it was non-lethal or not.
Yes, but let me back up a second and say I'm the kind of storyteller who also considers whether the attack itself would have been lethal. A knee to the groin, no, you're fine. You are
then.
certainly unconscious, but not dead.
I am unconscious because I hit -10 on that attack.
Oh,
You can no longer be brought back up this fight. You are out of it.
Oh boy.
Oh, waiter! Check, please.
We get F's in chat for him.
Gabby put something in chat that is diabolical.
How dare you?
Not diabolical if it's true.
You can get hit there and be fine-ish.
Yeah, it'll
That
be
was
fine. It's just like grabbing a grape and just,
No.
If they
No,
descend.
stop.
Stop. Anyway.
I think it's old buddy's turn. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna go after now.
Pyro hit him really hard last round.
Oi, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet.
Did hit him pretty hard.
So where would we say that the party is, the rest of the party, in relation to each other?
I am in a corner far from the rest of them, 45 feet away from him.
I am away from 30 feet away from him since my attack is range.
This is a big room.
Cashel is probably opposite side of the room from Hyro, and also as far away as he can within 30 feet.
Okay. So pretty close to Sammy then.
I mean, I don't know about pretty close. I just think we form like a triangle away from him. Like we've got someone like straight forward away from him, and then Hyro in one corner and me in the other one, or maybe like Hyro in the middle.
Decided that it's bad to group up after that initial turn.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, the second we saw the explosion, we were like, I guess we're
Yeah.
never being within 15 feet of each other ever again.
I thought about asking you guys to be more specific about where you were moving, but I didn't want to give you any more hints about his AoE potential.
Nah, we've been thinking about that
Yeah.
non-stop since it
Yeah.
happened.
Look, to be fair, even if Cashel was as close to me as possible, I would still be like 15 feet behind Cashel at minimum. But
Anyways.
yeah, there we go.
Time to turn his attention back to Wyatt, I suppose.
Hi.
Rather, having just kneed David in the groin and slopped him off. He'll turn his head back to Wyatt. His eyes visibly glowing and saying, "This has been fun, my friend. But I've really got somewhere to be." He raises his hands up high.
And leave.
Pops his knuckles. And electricity crackles from his hands as he does. Your story ends here. Any last words?
We will not let you
God, bang.
harm your brother. We will not let you lay a claw on my brother.
So
Not on
long
my
as
life.
you're alive to stop me. And he comes in with the destabilizer again.
Hey.
Good luck. We love
Uh-huh.
you. You will
Uh-huh.
be missed.
Uh-huh.
Any bets on what Azure's next character is going to be?
All right. God, okay. Don't let me roll anything else without using the command. I'll be angry at myself if I do. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reroll. 6, 7, 6, 7, 8 reroll. 9.
That sure is more than 4 evasion.
That crit again.
Yep. Sure did.
All right. So there's that. Here comes some damage. Does the fact that it's electric matter?
No.
Okay, cool. God damn it, I did it again.
Maddie!
You didn't even say you're about to roll, so otherwise I would have warned you.
Maddie, here's the
1.
top trick. Just type the command in chat so next time you're going to roll, you have to use the command. Just copy
All
paste
right.
it.
1, 2, 3, reroll. 2, 3, 4, 5 reroll.
I like how we can hear
Reroll
the true combo happen live.
All right, so there's 5.
My integrity is 5, so that's chip. So I'm down to 0. Which is a wound?
Which is
Probably
what?
not. Well, wound is only if you take half of your max HP after integrity from one source of damage, and then it leaves you at or below 0. I think.
No, you
no.
get a wound if you go below, or 2 or below 0.
Oh, okay, so I'm fine.
If you get at or below 0.
Oh no, 2 or below. Okay, sorry, no, I. You can. There
Taking
we
that
go.
wound, buddy.
There's a chat box.
Ouchie.
Don't do the same thing I did. Don't do manual.
All right. That's a whole 2 to apply the effect.
No, my soul save is 4.
Congratulations.
Ah.
Oh, has it been established in this world yet that if you become unconscious as a Digimon, you go back to your human form?
No.
Okay. Are we okay with establishing that now?
Sure.
Awesome. So yeah, when David dropped, he became human again. It doesn't matter. I got to thinking about whether
Well-
anyone had said that until now.
Okay, but because I'm not unconscious, I'm just winded. I'm still in Digimon form.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Just cause, it's because David's
Yeah.
out of the fight that he's.
Apologies. I made assumptions. My bad.
Okay.
Okay, so that does nothing. Yeah, a quite
turn
angry.
again.
Yeah, quite angry Catman. Actually, not just his turn again. He gets another attack this turn, I believe.
Use the formula. Use the formula. Use the formula.
Use the formula. Use the formula.
Thank you.
Hey, Maddie, you should use the formula.
Against two.
Hey, I did this time.
Isn't that nice? It rewarded you.
Yay. Anyways, that's an 11 to hit Wyatt again.
Oh, yeah, that's another crit.
Yeah, this time he's swinging for the fences, clubbing you with the side of both of his hands at once.
Step 1, discombobulate.
Oh.
You guys should be thankful that this man wants to disrespect you and thus is not using strike first.
Yeah.
You gotta respect against respect. Like when someone calls you a really creative slur in League and you're like, wow.
Okay, that doesn't even hit, I imagine. That's 0 and I can't really salvage it.
You could always willpower. If he cares that much. Or I could use something like Soul if there's any ones.
Story-wise, he does. Yeah, he's gonna soul that.
I'm helping.
Oh, hey, there's a 10.
Oh my god!
No. I'm helping.
Alright, so there's 3 to hit. Or wait, no, that wasn't 3 to hit, that's 3 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
That is Chip.
Alright, awesome.
I'm down to -1.
Please remember to take 2 hit stun from that.
Alright. Moving into his next turn. His head snaps over to Cashel. He turns his head back, points at Wyatt, and says, "Stay." Before... what's the ability called? Quick Step. He disappears in a flash of lightning, only to reappear about 5 feet away from... fucking... Wyatt.
Wyatt?
That's gonna be
Shell.
From Wyatt, because he can only move 5 feet.
It's the quick 5-foot step thing. It's just flavoring lightning.
Yeah, just flavoring it differently.
Oh, so he does it. So I can't attack of opportunity.
Nope.
Funny.
And electricity surges in his arms as he conjures another ball of shadow, pointing at Cashel and saying, "You earned this," throwing it at him.
Not exactly certain what I've done in this fight, but very well.
Just talking shit to each other.
Says the one that shot him to start the fight.
Yeah, but he hasn't actually hit much of anything. Actually, no, he hasn't done any damage to this guy, period.
Look, I know. I'm sorry. It's just like, I haven't done much to you.
True. In universe, he has no reason to be worried about you right now. The storyteller knows you're the healer, and he has to get rid of you.
To be fair, he has seen Cashel healing people.
Yeah, that's fair.
So anyways,
not much healing, but healing.
There we go.
I believe in you, Master. You can survive this.
7.
That will hit, but no crit.
Okay. Here's our physical shadow, if it matters.
That will increase the difficulty by 1.
Oh, shit. Well, I should have used the formula for that. Okay, so 7s no longer succeed, is what's happening there, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Okay. So that's going to be that -1 to...
And, 2 damage?
No, I'm counting up how many 7s there are.
Oh.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Just because I can, I'm gonna mind boost. Reroll one of those 10s.
Okay. So that'll bump him down to 9, and then he rerolls. Bumps him down to 8.
Yeah. Yes.
And I don't imagine he can use a resource here, can he?
He can.
Hmm.
You could sold that one if he wants.
If he has any boost die left.
Give in, Ido. Give in to the temptation.
I don't think he wants to soul. I think he wants to reduce the difficulty.
Fair. He could do that too.
So yeah, he'll do that for 10 total. Integrity notwithstanding, of course.
I have 1 health left.
Here comes the BM kick.
No, because
Well, he can't kick you from the... Yeah, he did that, and also he can't kick you from this far away.
No, that would have been kind of funny.
He did just use like his entire turn on this, so you know. Good for you.
Can he use a parry here?
He
Give
took
an
a 5
efficient
step
parry?
and then full action, so no. Because he took
Okay.
a 5 step. He would normally do that on his quick action move, but he doesn't.
Gotcha.
have
Okay.
that
All right.
anymore.
So he, yeah,
Sammy.
he's just raw dogging these next several turns.
Somebody.
Hey, Sammy.
Yeah.
Get him.
I'm going to aim, and then I'm gonna fireball. Or what's the name of the move? I forgot.
What the
I'm gonna
fuck?
burst flame him.
Cast fireball.
I need to make sure I hit.
Aim.
Yeah. -1 difficulty. It
On
just takes
accuracy.
up all my actions. -1 accuracy, yeah. That may or may not
Oof.
have helped. Do I have? Is vigor
You could
/
will-
willpower per session?
No.
Uh,
Per rest.
Darn.
You could. Oh, you don't have any willpower left.
I don't have any more willpower. I used one of my vigor points.
We do have rerolls
Would appreciate a
available.
party reroll.
Big.
Can I
You,
use one?
How many do we have?
2.
You can.
I'll let Sammy use it.
I let Sammy use one. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Whoa!
Way
There we
better.
go. Yep.
And this is fire type, so this is super effective.
Oh, and... So does a 5 hit?
I hope so.
What kind of attack is this?
Ethereal.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Nice.
Ooh, that sucks.
Oh no. That doesn't sound good.
Sucks for him or us.
Yeah.
Probably for him. I
I
mean, it depends. It depends if you consider pissing him off even more a bad thing for you guys.
Look, at some point he has to say, this isn't worth it anymore.
Or run out of HP, right?
Yeah.
Right?
But you're also assuming this man is acting logically.
I still have the multi-attack after. Depending on, I'm
No, you
assuming
don't.
he's
You used
alive.
your action for aim, right?
Yeah, use a name.
Yeah, never mind. Cry. That'd be
All right.
my turn.
What was the type on that? I'm sorry.
Fire.
Fire.
Yep,
I can
which he is weak
apply-
against, so.
This is why the
Ow.
switches count.
Yep, that's it. That's my turn.
Ouch. So where are we at now, Tell? Considering.
You'd get rid of that. The thing I just highlighted.
Yeah.
Because you subtract 8 minus that, which it happens to be that. So the one up there is good.
Oh, so it just stays?
Well, you lose restorative HP first.
Yeah.
It's like a little health shield thing. So because of that, that's 8. 8 minus his integrity doesn't touch his actual current HP. It just touches the restorative.
Oh,
I totally forgot about his integrity. I'm so sorry. Oh, his health should be much higher.
Oh my god.
Oops.
Yeah, but we're annoyed.
To be fair, the first hit I did hit him was like 15, 16 damage, so I probably still went through.
That still went through for a while, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, Ido. The storyteller also hates this particular party for not letting the villain speak.
Well, he just needs to be doing like the FromSoft boss thing where he just keeps talking throughout the fight, every turn, every attack, you know?
Well, not much to talk about.
I hate you,
He's
you
a-
stinky strikes.
It's not like anyone's asking him why he did any of this. So as far as he's concerned, you're just another obstacle to him getting out of here.
You guys did attack him as he was trying to leave.
That's true.
Which is
He was trying to
extra
give
funny.
you he was trying to give you your brother back and leave, and you attacked him while he was delivering your brother.
See, I thought he was going for the brother to harm him and or take him with him.
Way to
No.
go, Wyatt.
So that's
if you
why
had waited-
Wyatt jumped in and got between them.
If you had waited just a little longer, he would have thrown Edgar across the room to you, opened a rift, and left.
Somewhere beyond the ethereal plane, while David is passed out, he is looking at Wyatt and going, "Really?"
His brother's been missing for 8 months. He was not thinking clearly.
If it makes him feel any better, technically Sam is the only one that saw that happen.
To be fair, he might have let Wyatt get away with what he did, but definitely not what Sammy did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Sammy pissed him off for real. You dare to challenge my pseudo immortality? My fucking plot armor?
We have Ren's rolls on our set. Oh yeah, let me I forgot. Thank you.
How
It
many-
was turn. Okay,
It
there
is
we go.
my turn.
I forgot.
I'm going to use my willpower and vigor, and I'm going to second wind. That's a D10 plus the sum of my willpower and vigor.
Yep. The sum of your secondaries. That's face value.
Yep. Okay. So that's 11. So I heal 11 true. Which
That's correct.
brings me to full, which is 9 because I am ouchie.
Hey, stop that right meow.
Yeah, that's stay. Fuck right off. Wyatt's not taking that. So he stepped away from Wyatt. Is second wind an action?
It's quick.
It's a quick. Yeah.
Ooh, it's a quick action. Okay.
Yep. So you have 2 standard actions left.
And he did take a step away from me.
That's right.
My quick action gap closer. No.
You could use a quick action as a standard action.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, then I'll
It's just, technically speaking, not slot efficient, but
sometimes it has things that your standard actions don't have.
Yep.
So
I used when I used my second wind, my Quicksilver Mending is a quick action, so
So yeah, that's
Use that as a standard action instead.
So I blink to him. Roll my accuracy, which is 9, and it's stab. Same type of attack bonus. Even if I miss, I still blink, right?
I think so.
The effect would still move you, yes.
Yes. Okay. So that's a 2.
Yep. Also, are you using blink or teleshift?
Blink.
Oh. Lamau. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Why the Lamau?
Because it makes you count as having charge, so -1 difficulty on accuracy and power against him.
Really?
Yeah, it's in the blink description. It's basically a teleport charge thing.
Huh.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
I guess
game
Ido
breaking!
decided to do his dumb thing.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh no. Should we be worried?
Or should we be worried, or?
I have sent it to Maddie.
I don't like that laugh. I don't like that laugh.
Oh, let's do it.
Oh no.
I will have this happen after David's turn, and the effect will also happen, if you know what I mean, Zim.
Sounds good.
Okay. So I miss, but that still gets his evasion down. Evasion hits done. And I still swung at him, directly defying what he told me to do. And I'm just gonna use Galvanize to increase my my integrities again.
Don't worry, if he doesn't die by the end of the round, I have a secret weapon that may help us.
Okay. Anything else, Wyatt?
No. It's my turn done.
All right, Shell, you're up.
Okay, so, Wyatt, you're at full HP, right?
Yeah.
Sammy, what are you at?
All HP.
Hyra, what are you at?
I'm at 5 HP.
And David is out for the fight.
Yep.
Okay.
Down for the count.
So, first things first, Quicksilver Mending on Hyro.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to tell you to get close to me so you can benefit from my arc, so to give you an extra die, but I don't want you to get close to me.
We don't want to explode.
Yeah.
2 restorative healing.
Thank you.
And then let's try the Straggling Shadows again.
Chip damage is chip damage.
Let's go, Master. Let's go.
And I realized I have an extra die, and I never actually used the all for one thing.
Bruh.
So I'm just going to use those here.
Yeah.
I'll use the 2 extra on accuracy here.
Oof. Oof.
That would be 6 ethereal.
Will hit.
Hooray! He is resistant to this, but extra die, so... For 2.
All right. Got his ass.
Yay!
Can't take him any more like that.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Get God. Misses.
I just realized, Cashell's in Digimon form. The gun is as, like, wide around as he is.
Could that be why he's rolling so poorly? He just like shoots the gun and he like spins
The
it.
recoil just pushes the
I just like to imagine he does the little like noodle flip.
Yes.
So Hyro once more again starts to actually, how far is the boss to him now?
To whom?
To you.
Hyro. To Hyro.
If you're in the corner of the room, he's quite far away, about 30 feet.
Okay, so good. My range attack still hits you.
Just remember, if you wanted the aim, aim action gives you -1 difficulty. on the
Bless
action.
you.
Bless you.
You know what? I don't see how the feet though.
It's
No,
just a
it's just
maneuver.
maneuver.
It's a
okay.
maneuver.
Yeah,
You
so I'm
can
gonna
just-
do that. I'm gonna aim and hopefully hit it. So that'll be a 6 F1 then, correct?
Do you have stab on it?
5.
No, 5, right? Pick a stab.
Yeah.
That's why aim is really good, actually.
That's why I was using it. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yo!
Lamau.
Did Ren crit?
Yeah, actually.
Oh my god. David,
Wait,
that's
did-
where all your luck went.
Wait, did I crit?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Extra 50%
Alright.
dice.
Now roll 16 ones for damage.
So how many dice do you roll for damage on Diamond
12.
Storm?
12.
So you roll 18 if you do the... Or you could make 6
1.5.
counts or 9s or whatever.
Oh, but you guys were shocked by a crit dealing 20 from the boss. Ooh.
Well, I'm shocked by Ren rolling well.
I know. I was just more bringing up like, you know, you guys had that reaction to the boss rolling 20 dice on a crit, and I'm just sitting here like, you guys roll like multiple of you roll 18 on a crit. What are you talking about?
This
Well,
is me
it
though.
feel-
This is me.
It is, first of all, this is Ren, and second of all, it feels very different when you're staring down the barrel.
Yeah.
And this doesn't count really because he's a min-maxer.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I still like the fact his character, technically speaking, doesn't exist.
Zim. Okay, we can't call him a min-maxer. He's just incompetent. He just doesn't know what he's doing.
Is that better?
No, we could call him a min-maxer because he literally only has put anything into his combat stuff, and that's it. Yeah, only evasion with that, but you know.
So
If it's super effective, wouldn't the damage... Also,
be
that's...
6 and 5?
It's...
Let me just be 6s.
Would be 6s, but then you could, because you rolled before the 50% dice, you could make 6s count or 9s explode.
5s count or 9s explode.
If 5s count or 9s explode.
No, it's not like 5 counts then. So that
Oh,
would be
okay.
1, 2, 3,
8.
4, 5, 6, 7, 9.
Well,
No,
minus
8,
the
8,
1.
8, yeah, 8.
8.
I was about to say, where are you getting 9?
I forgot to count the 1.
It counts it for you.
Yeah. And then you just count the 6s and 5s and add it on top of that. 8 light damage.
Yep.
All right. After that attack, you note that the enemy is slowing down significantly. He's having a hard time keeping his feet, and his eyes are flicking side to side, as if seeking a way out.
after Hyro landed, after hitting that hit, it's like, oh god. No more, please. And on to David?
Nope.
Well, David is passed out on the floor. So, back to the boss.
Or there was an event that was going to happen after
That's
your
correct.
turn.
That is correct.
So on to
So,
the event then.
I will remind you of the trigger on his on his turn, by the way.
I don't think it's gonna matter, Tell.
That's fair. That's fair. It was just more because, mechanic.
Hey Zim, how much more powerful is this thing than Renamon, for instance?
You mean the thing that's gonna come in?
Yes.
Well, it would be champion, so it would at least have 2 more attributes than us.
Cool.
As
that
far
makes
as,
me feel less. That makes me feel less bad about this amount of dice.
As far as
think I know what's happening.
this system works, it doesn't matter what the species is. I know, like, the anime likes to make Renamon out to be really powerful compared to normal rookie and such, but we don't have anything like that.
No.
Everybody's equal. But,
No, don't worry.
But yeah.
Yeah. So, a bright purple rift opens from behind the creature you're fighting, as he begins charging up for a very powerful attack aimed at Hyro in particular. The sudden blast of wind nearly pushes him off his feet, but not quite so forcefully, as the black Galgamon who leaps through, seizing the cat-like figure by the scruff of the neck, spinning him around once, and throwing him headfirst into the same locker in which Kashel's bullet was embedded.
And him in the end.
From there, it stomps forward menacingly, snarling in his face, before the appendages on its back reach forward with vicious slashes, dealing
an idol.
a lot of damage. After 6 or 7 swipes of these appendages, Ido lets out a long howl that echoes throughout the room before leaping backwards through the rift once more.
Like a summon.
We just summoned Let Me Solo Him.
We got an assist.
And there lay your opponent, leaning back against the locker, his head back, clutching his sides and arms and all exposed flesh, which was subject to these attacks. He's trying to stand, but he doesn't look like he's going to make it to his feet. And that will take us out of combat.
So now that combat over, is David still passed out?
Kashel
said he wasn't unconscious.
No, he is.
Yeah.
David got non-lethal kill, so he was he's just completely out for until the storytelling says otherwise. Pretty much.
He is unconscious until Maddie says otherwise, which Kashel is immediately going to David to check on him and do some, first aid.
Sammy's gonna run up to you. I'm gonna throw up my aura so you get +1 to the healing rolls.
Yeah. Well, at this point, it wouldn't really be a healing roll. This is just straight up medicine.
Fair enough. I'll provide moral support.
Because I have a proper first aid kit, do I get adjustment on this, Maddie?
Yes, your difficulty is decreased by 2, especially if you know how to use it.
He did get training.
Yeah, so by 2.
And he's gonna try and tend to wounds and such as well. Let me do it for you.
All right. Well, now that combat's over, I'm gonna stop being a little helper.
Thanks,
Thank you, Tal.
Thank you,
That boss did
Tal.
everything I wanted it to.
Bye, little helper.
Bye bye.
Good night, sir.
Just then, a little buzz will come through on the telecommunicator as Jacob asks, you guys have been down there a long time. Everything okay?
No.
No.
I don't know if David's okay. Cashel, is David okay?
Sorry, what was that?
What was the name? Sorry, Maddie, I forgot again.
Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob just popped this, everything okay? And we're all like, no. And Sammy's asking you, is David okay?
Well, what's my medicine check reveal?
He's gonna have a hard time walking until his wounds are dealt with, and might want to avoid going on any dates for a while.
Oh.
I mean, he shouldn't be going on those anyways. He's just a dog, and he doesn't even have a man bun.
I'm
you're right, you're right.
Oh. That doesn't mean I'm celibate, though.
Oh. Wyatt is going over to the bed.
Edgar is laying back, his eyes about half lidded, though they do rise and focus on you. He doesn't recognize you in this form.
Yeah, Wyatt will turn back to human form.
Hyro
His
was
breath.
gonna. Oh,
Sorry,
good.
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say
His
like
breath.
Hyro. Hyro was just gonna stay to his Digimon form for now, just in case something else popped up.
All right. Edgar tenses up and begins breathing a bit faster when he sees you. His leg shifts, trying to prop himself up further, but every movement racks him with pain as he tries to meet your gaze. You can hear him muttering, "Wyatt."
And Wyatt, like, gingerly, carefully reaches down to, like, you know, put a hand on his arm, on Ed's arm, like, almost as if making sure he's real. And just...
Wyatt, can we play now? Can we
No!
play now?
You stop that.
Oh no.
As you feel at his arm, you both confirm that he is real, but that something has changed. There's a certain rigidity to what lies under his clothes now, as if you've laid a hand on gravel.
Oh. I don't. For now, Wyatt just kneels down to get closer to his brother and gently hugs him.
Eddie does his best to throw one arm around you, and as soon as he has you secured, he begins sobbing into your shoulder.
Everyone,
It'll
let's
be
go
okay.
check the rest of the, let's go check the rest of the base and check for any other wounded. Give them some alone time.
Sounds good to me.
But what if something big and scary comes after them again?
Cashel is fixing Sammy with the look.
Look, TM.
Storyteller time. What if we're leaving something big and scary in the room with them?
Yeah, reminder, the cat's still here.
Yeah, Sammy's gonna point at the kitty.
My bad, I thought he was gone. Okay, in that case, Cashel is, roughly going to take him out of the room.
Rick. Just like
Please
grab a
describe
leg
how
and
you're
direct.
taking him out of the room.
If it helps, Sammy will stay a very helpful, really fucking far away from him.
Is he unconscious? Or just
Not
out of the
exactly. He's definitely not fighting anymore.
fight? Okay.
But he's not unconscious.
Well, first off, Cashel's going to take that, the one, disruptor? Whatever it is?
Stabilizer.
Destabilizer. And he's going to point it at him. March.
You agents are all the same. You said you stood him up?
Oh no, he pointed it at him.
Oh.
He did not grab the guy at all.
Got you. He will begin shuffling, trying to get his legs under him. But it's clear he's having a hard time. He does, however, take the delay to continue talking shit, of course. Using threats and barbarism to get what you want. You must get along just fine at Mirror Pool.
You know, as he's saying that, Sammy actually kind of feels a little more bad than scared for him. Can you help him walk?
Oh no.
Right now, you are a threat. But your buddy... Well, actually, Cashel wouldn't know this.
Nope.
Because he was
Cashel
unconscious
wasn't
during that
conscious for that conversation.
Nope.
But I can assure you that previous captives have found me quite friendly. But right now, you are a threat.
Then do what you're trained to do, murderer. And just fucking kill me already.
I have yet to kill anyone under the service of Mirapole, and I intend to keep it that way.
We'll see how long that lasts. He says, finally summoning the strength to stand, but he's gonna need some support to move.
I can help him. Just Sammy, plots over, still very nervous of the guy, and offers him to, just put his hand on his head. Or his hand on his shoulder.
He'll do his best to lean on you, though giving you a bit more respect than Enoch, who rested her elbow on your head. And instead just kind of propping himself up on your shoulder as best he can, given the height difference.
And his face is white in fear.
And with that, he'll follow wherever he's told to go. Who's on next?
Well, otherwise, it was just, Cashel was just trying to clear out the room for Wyatt and to have a moment, you know?
Yeah, I think me, Cashel, Sammy, and David, who I will be carrying since he's, still knocked out.
I thought we got him back up.
Oh, we did?
I was unclear.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that.
All right, say again.
Is David roused into consciousness, or is
After
he
the
still
medicine check.
conked out?
Between the medicine check and any of the other minor things our boy Cashel would have done to wake him up, yeah, he's definitely back at it by now.
Okay.
Queens, I might need some help walking though.
And
Yeah.
David would help with that. I mean, Hyro. So I believe it's only Wyatt and his brother now in the room.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh. Wyatt's just rubbing Edgar's back as he sobs into his shoulder. Probably crying a bit himself, but not necessarily sobbing.
Okay, is it Edgar, Edward, or Edwin? Because you have used those three names differently
No,
for
it's
him.
Edgar. It's just Edgar, and I sometimes refer to him as Ed, but Edgar.
I know you said Edwin earlier.
No.
At the least.
I haven't heard him say that.
Maybe I'm mishearing things. Then.
Maybe one of us called him Edwin.
Might be one of us.
Might have been me. Who knows? But yeah, when Eddie finally collects himself well enough to speak, he just kind of mutters, "How long has it been?"
8 months.
Felt so much longer in that place. He looks at his watch and what was the age gap between you guys when he left?
4 years.
Okay. He looks at his watch and notes that the time now displayed is about the same time as it would be in the real world. However, the date is off by about 3 years. Now showing 2028 as the current year. Besides that, Edgar does look at least a bit more aged now.
Wyatt is definitely like surprised and like that's something to take in later. But he still tries to appear put together in front of his brother.
That place, it did something to me. I feel wrong, he says, raising up the sleeve on the arm that you touched earlier to show the malformation he's talking about. It reveals several fine shards of digicores affixed to his arm from about the bicep all the way down to his left wrist. And in that patch, there is no skin to be seen. It's just fragments of digicore.
Wyatt, like, looks at it and, like, even, like, puts rubs a thumb over the crystals gently.
Edgar winces at this and almost pushes your hand away.
Wyatt would let go as soon as he showed discomfort. We are going to take you somewhere safer, and hopefully they will know more about this than both of us. Is that all right with you? Okay. Can you stand?
He pauses, looking at his legs, and says, I think so. Just give me a moment.
Wyatt will stand up, ready to help support him.
And he does sit there for a long while, just breathing, recuperating physically and mentally from all he's endured over the past several hours. Soon enough, though, he does reach a hand up, out towards you.
Wyatt will help him get up, gently, but firmly.
He nods, slinging his good arm over your shoulder and saying, where to?
Wyatt will start bringing him to the others, wherever they might be.
And as ever, your younger brother hasn't totally lost touch with himself because you are asked what feels like a million questions on the way to them, including where you are, where he's been, what the hell you were just a moment ago.
Yeah, I think Wyatt answers honestly as well as he can.
And of course, several of these answers don't satisfy Edgar. He's despite the strange places he's been, it's hard for him to wrap his head around his brother having been one of the things he saw in that world, much less the agency which specifically deals with it. But nevertheless, he stays curious, continues asking questions until you've arrived at the party. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I guess I am a little late to the ending. Sorry, Gib Gab.
You're good. If it's up to me, keep going for the next 5 hours.
What?
I was just joking that the final question he's gonna ask is gonna be, "Hey Zip, can you run the session ending?"
Ah.
Oh.
I mean, look, to be fair, I'm still down to keep playing. I don't know what everyone's schedule is.
Yeah, I need to get to sleep. I have work
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to be respectful of everyone's time, but if I may, I would like to expedite whatever conversation anyone is having with either Edgar or the bad guy before we leave, because I don't want to leave you guys in the dark.
I'm gonna ask the bad guy 2 questions.
Okay.
I think
Hey.
Wyatt's. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying Wyatt's more focused on getting Edgar to safety before he starts asking questions.
Yeah. Sammy wants to ask a couple of questions, one of which is, "Hey, what's your name?" So I know we were like kind of, beating the shit out of each other and stuff, but I never got your name.
Depends. Are you asking the name of my form or my name?
Both?
In Mirrorpool, I am called a Datumon. And also within Mirrorpool, I was known as El Fusilato.
Haro perked up on that. So, does that mean you worked at Mirrorpool before?
He pauses, pursing his lips in that expression that says, "Oops, I've said too much."
Oopsie.
He shakes his head and says,
Dear, I've said too much.
"I don't suppose it matters now. Urban will have me killed. I'm sure of it. So yes. So yes, I have been employed with Mirrorpool."
Is that how you knew Cronin?
The storyteller nervously eyes Cashel.
He knows Cronin.
Yeah, he was asking about the Black Dragon, the one that we captured at the beginning of when we started working.
How many things were discussed while I was out?
Sammy, please.
I'm not too sure. I was kind of really scared of him, so I was kind of a little too worried to pay attention to all of it.
And
He also
Haro's
asked
gonna
where-
and Haro's gonna keep his mouth shut. He's not gonna say anything at all.
I was gonna. He was playing dead. He's fine.
He also asked where Mirrorpool was, but I think Wyatt got it wrong.
Oh my god. Sammy! Shall shut Sammy up right now, please.
We will be discussing this later. Ideally not in front of the captive. Jacob, could you get... Do we have anything, any handcuffs or such that would work on him?
David will pipe up.
Yeah.
I have some in my pack. If somebody could reach in and grab them.
Well, he's specifically asking for ones that will work on the Digimon.
There's a beat of silence before Jacob says, "On who, sir?"
The captive.
You guys have a captive?
And he's gonna really quickly turn up to the captive and go, "Hey, if you knew Cronin, do you know Jacob?"
Oh my god!
I'm gonna.
You
say
cannot
he's-
see this guy.
Not from inside the building, no.
Oh, I thought he poked his head in.
No, he's
What?
in the.
No, he's still up in the mountains, man.
He's still.
Okay, scratch that. Retcon that. I'm a little out of it tonight. Instead, he'll be asking, do we have any handcuffs or anything that would work on a Digimon? We have a captive.
Technically, work.
Something like that. I mean, I've brought a destabilizer along. We can take the core back to base.
I was hoping not to go that route, but I suppose if that's what we have to do...
Wyatt flinches at the word destabilizer.
Is Wyatt in
Also-
this conversation
So does-
now?
Well, I'm coming to the group. I thought I was here already.
Alfusalato's going to turn to Sammy and say, "Jacob, you mean Gate Crash?"
What?
What?
Oh right, that is his call sign, isn't it?
You do know him.
Oh my god. Sam!
I do.
Kashel's
I
just
do
going...
know.
Kashel's just going to smack Sammy upside the head.
No, I just wanted to know if Jacob and Cronin were together.
Well, no, Jacob has a wife.
Sammy's gay shipping shattered instantly.
Reality came crashing down around him.
Okay, I'm done. Thank you everybody for joining us today.
Yeah, I guess it is time, huh? All right. Yeah, I'll end it here. I've got stuff to do too. But
That
seriously,
is a
thank you
joke,
guys for
but yeah.
playing.
Fucking hell.
I want to save the lion's share of stuff for stream, but if you guys want to have little incidental conversations like that with the captive, just message an AOR and I'll get to it when I get to it.
I mean, we could just do that on stream anyways, next week.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
We could, but I don't want to wait that long. I want you guys to learn stuff.
You can just play on Monday, clearly.
Let's just do it on stream. As
Well, we get
normal.
both days. We get both days next week, though.
Fussy little bear.
We get both Thursday and Saturday next week.
Technically, we
Okay.
do if Maddie's up for running that.
I'll see if I'm free for Monday, so I'm not sure yet.
We don't know about Monday.
We're
Look,
not doing it on Monday.
two times in a week is already plenty.
We'll do it Thursday and Saturday.
I cannot do it that Thursday because I have work the next morning. Or I could, but we'd have to end at 9.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
That's when we're supposed to end anyways. We just got to go late
Cool.
tonight because the second game was canceled.
Aw, I was wondering about that.
Wondering about
Yeah,
it, but did not bring it up because it would interrupt his game time.
Yep.
No.
And I was like, I was really into the into the fight
Fight.
too. Yeah.
I'm
was
glad
a
the fight
fun
was
fight.
fun, by the way. I was afraid it wouldn't be after that first attack.
Let's
No.
Oh,
when I propose,
no.
let's just
Hey,
end really
it's
quickly,
not
and
a
then we
real
can move
fight
on.
until you've been winded in the first attack.
Yeah. No, it was fun. Just like, clinging to dear life.
I
It was
need a
great.
lot more XP.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, don't
yeah.
worry. For beating that optional boss, you're definitely going to get some.
Great,
Thanks,
because I
Ido.
need to bump up my moves so they're actually viable.
And I need to redo my character sheet because apparently I've been doing it wrong the entire time.
All right.
Min-maxer.
No, we'll get rid of the min-max thing, Zim.
We'll have him. We'll have Hyro be a real character. He'll be a real boy next time.
He didn't even pick the starting skills.
Yeah.
He literally only has dots in one skill in the knowledge tree, and that is technology.
Ooh.
Yeah, that.
Don't worry. We'll help
Poor
him fix
Ren.
it.
Now watch. When I do get this fixed, I'm just gonna roll ones and botches. That's what's gonna happen.
Tal, I would
Great
happily
offering,
have
Tal.
you do that for me, except you're in the game.
Yeah.
That's kind of the
That's perfect.
problem, is that I don't want you doing it for anybody that you're in the game of, and you're in the game of everybody. Except for Maddie.
It's perfect.
What? Oh wait, no, he's the storyteller for that one. Yeah, no, you're right.
A Starlight wait.
Yeah.
He's already doing that.
Yep.
See, Mario, you've got a free personal boss designer now. All of his effort can go into making our lives miserable.
Yay.
To be fair, I only made him work as hard as he did this week because I would not have had time to finish designing the character, and this boss fight would have been a lot less fun.
Well, apparently Tal loves doing it, so if you need another help, he's got your back.
True, true.
The boss
But I'm
was
a-
great. I was expecting an ass whooping, and we got it.
Yep. Because Hyro did something. Hyro did something.
Yeah, because you min-maxed.
David did
Dirty,
something
filthy
too.
min-maxer.
He passed out.
Wyatt was a tank.
Oh yeah.
If you don't consider Ido's intervention, Hyro technically last hit the boss.
Yeah.
So in Dark Souls terms, he got all the souls.
Yeah, but he doesn't deserve them. We should give them to Wyatt.
I agree. Wyatt
And David.
actually hold on the most out of all.
I
those.
was on top of it. I'm so pleased with how I've built Wyatt. It's only getting better.
You should really be proud of that. He really did a good job of being
His
the tank.
integrity and innovation are only going to get higher.
Like, by the way, I thought I was bullying the shit out of Wyatt. I was like, okay, 4 attacks in a row aimed exclusively at Wyatt is a little rough, but you just didn't go down.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
he's
he's a
the
tank.
tank. It's his job to take all the
Yeah.
hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing what he
And
was built to do.
And if I got my taunt off, you wouldn't have been able to attack anyone except Wyatt.
Why do you think I was staying? If you touched me, I explode. If I'd been hit by any of the attacks that hit Wyatt, I would have exploded. But I'm just sitting here
Yeah.
like, damn it, Wyatt, what?
There's a reason
David's
I took
a glass cannon.
I took both of the explosions, like the C4 and the landmine, in the face, and took 4 damage total between both of them.
Did you start the fight with 4 less HP?
I started the fight with 2 less because I got healed by Ido last session.
Anyway, I gotta get going. Do we want to wrap up, Zim?
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today for Agents of Reflection Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, picking up packs of cards through stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or you can also help out by subscribing to us on Streamloots and YouTube. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.